Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Happy Tuesday to you. Welcome in. My name is Eric. I am one caught me so off guard. You win for the day. The winner of the championship is selected on Saturday if they redeem. So right now, being that it is Tuesday, you are in the lead. You are the first one. What up, go Yankees? What up, go Yankees indeed? What's going on, Thunderhawk? Good to see you. Good to see you. But Dinodian Rex, you are today's first chatter. The winner is selected if they are in the lead by Saturday. And that's who is selected to be first chatter champion. So I'm just making sure I put down that you redeemed one this week. So that way there is no confusion. Good to see you, by the way, Dinodian Rex. Hopefully everything is well. Hopefully you're having a good week. Same to you, Thunderhawk. I hope you're having a good week. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday to the both of you. A rare Tuesday stream, as Tuesday I usually am co-hosting the Ringside Rundown podcast, but we had to move it up a day till tomorrow. So a new episode of the Ringside Rundown will drop on Thursday morning. So be on the lookout for that. If you don't know what the Ringside Rundown is, it's basically a professional wrestling podcast. It's myself and my co-host Shay Hickson. We talk about what's going on in the world of professional wrestling, and we do it by answering your questions. So if you have a question for us that you would like us to answer on the podcast, drop it here. My actual name is Cameron, but I just chose Thunderhawk as a Twitch name. Thunderhawk is a really cool name, so stick with it. I like Thunderhawk. Thunderhawk sounds fucking awesome. I'm doing good, thanks. How about you? I'm doing good. Can't complain here, just doing the fucking, the Twitch thing, you know, just hanging out. JT came through with the internet upgrade. That's right. I was reading in your Discord.
No fucking ZD now?
Hey, GP, what's going on? I was reading Dinodian Rex in your Discord that you got an upgrade to your internet. How is that working out? What's going on, GP? Good to see you. Hopefully everything is going well in the land of Sweden. Your day is going good. That's awesome to hear, Thunderhawk. Good to hear. Phenomenal. The real test is tonight. That's right. I saw you were going to be going live in a little bit, so good luck with that. I think with the new upgrade to the internet, I think everything is going to go well, my friend. It's good to see you, GP. Hopefully you're having a good week so far. It is only Tuesday, but you never know. Tonight in the top of the hour, I'm going to be watching NXT. This week's NXT looks to be a good one, as it is the first defense of the NXT championship from new champion OBA FEMI. He will be defending the title against EDDY THORPE, and there'll also be a defense of the NXT North American Championship, as champion Tony D'Angelo will be defending the title against the Ridge Holland. We will also see the first appearance as champion from the NXT Women's Champion, Guilia, rather.
My purse! I don't know you!
Ow, GP, you didn't have to kick me now. Ow. What do you think about Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn in the Royal Rumble? I think the situation that we saw last night on Monday Night Raw was a very, very interesting one, and it's one of my favorite things about WWE right now is the in-depth storytelling that they are telling with everything that is going on with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. I think it's a really, really layered, in-depth story. It reminds me a lot of the great storytelling that Triple H used to tell in NXT back in like 2016 to 2018, like the black and gold era of NXT. I'm really interested in the story because basically what it is Kevin Owens is saying, everybody is mad at you, meaning like Drew McIntyre and all those people. They're mad at you because you went back to Roman and you teamed up to reform the bloodline. I'm not mad at you because I, as your best friend, know that that's who you are. You're that type of person. So I'm not mad at you. In fact, and this is Kevin Owens' logic here, Kevin Owens is saying, in fact,
I'm the tribal chief around here. Yeah, you see me, the tribal chief. That's right.
the tribal chief, that's right. What Kevin Owens is saying, I know you so well, and I know that that's the type of person that you are, that come Royal Rumble, I know you're going to help me win the WWE Undisputed Championship. So to me, it's that sort of manipulation by Kevin Owens that makes the story so much more interesting, and I'm really, really into it. Can't wait to see what they got cooked up for Royal Rumble. It's going to be very interesting. Saturday night's main event is going to be a lot of fun because there's going to be a contract signing that is going to be moderated by Shawn Michaels, because Saturday night's main event is in San Antonio, the hometown of Shawn Michaels. So that's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to attempt to do dual commentary because the last time it didn't work out so well with JDK. So myself and JDK Nonstop are going to try to do dual commentary for Saturday night's main events. And that'll be like a test run because we're also going to attempt to do it for the Royal Rumble on Saturday, not this coming Saturday, but next Saturday, right? Yeah, something like that. I don't know my dates. My dates are all messed up. I'm all over the place. I just show up. I know I'm supposed to show up on this thing here. We're on Twitch right now, but we're also on YouTube. If you want to check us out on YouTube, if you want to throw a sub over there on the YouTube, the place to do it is right there, youtube.com/@ringsiderunpod. It's the same exact stream as what we're doing right now. So all you got to do is go over there, throw a little like on it, because if you throw a like on it, what happens is YouTube will see, oh, more people might be interested in this, and they'll push it out to other people, and then I can get more subscribers, and then I can get one of those cool YouTube plaques, because I'm working on getting more subscribers on YouTube. So like right now we're like at like 1,000, what is it? We're like 1,283 subscribers, which is absolutely insane. If you would have told me like last year I would have had a YouTube channel with over 1,000 subscribers, over 1,200 subscribers, I would have told you you're fucking nuts. That does not make any sense at all, but it is the reality. So check out the YouTube. I'm kind of like undecided whether I want to start multi-streaming to TikTok. It's kind of up in the air in the back of my mind whether I want to, but I'm a little nervous because I don't know the moderation system on TikTok, so I'm a little nervous as far as like streaming on there. But if anybody has any idea of what it's like, please let me know. I would like to know. But yes, tonight's NXT is going to be a very good one. I'm excited for it. Like I said earlier, we're recording a new episode of the podcast tomorrow. So if you have a wrestling related question that you would like myself and my co-host Shay to answer on the show, most people like to ask questions. They like to hear their names being broadcast over the podcast, which is pretty cool. So if you have a wrestling related question and you would like us to answer it on the podcast, drop your question underneath that tweet if you're on Twitter. If not, go ahead and check out our Discord by hitting !Discord in the chat and hit that little green verification. There's a section in there for the podcast questions. You can go ahead and drop your question in there if you would like to. Either way, we will answer your question on the podcast. So if you like I said, if you like hearing your name shouted out on the podcast, said what's up, or if you have a wrestling related question you want us to answer, ask away. Do so. It's right there. You can check out the podcast here. that is a Spotify link, but as you can see with that ticker right there, the podcast is available on multiple platforms. So whether it's on Spotify, Apple, Audible, Amazon Music, which I think owns Audible, I don't know. Wherever you listen to podcasts, you should be able to find the podcast by searching Ringside Rundown. And if you so happen to not be able to find it, all you got to do is hit me up on social media by finding one of our social media links right here, whether it's like Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. If you want us to get you a link to the episode on your platform of choice, we will try to do so. And if we can't, like I said, you can always head over to that YouTube link that I posted earlier and check out full episodes of the podcast there. Since it's still around in existence, please come check me out on TikTok. We're on TikTok, but don't worry, I don't have to do any influencer dances or any TikTok stuff. It's just basically highlights of the stream that you see here. So if you're on TikTok and you like wrestling content on your TikTok feed, go ahead, drop me a follow on TikTok. There it is right there, tiktok.com/@ringside_rundown. Throw me a follow on there. I would love to get your opinion on my TikToks and let me know if you enjoy them. And as well as see the short form content and all the podcast links over on our Instagram. So if you like wrestling content on your Instagram feed, please follow us on Instagram. And also, we're all over the board. This is basically what I do if you're new here before we get ready for the actual wrestling. If you need to get yourself some warm clothing, because it is wintertime, it is like below 20 degrees where I'm at here right now. Luckily, I'm indoors in the warmth, in the heat. So if you need some warm clothing for yourself, some hoodies, pullover sweatshirts, beanies, long sleeve shirts, whatever you need, check out the Ringside Rundown merch store. It's there. It's got all types of garments for you to check out. And if you're a Twitch sub, you also get 15% off your purchases. So that should be appealing to you if you like to save money. You know, if you like to shop and you like to save money, check out the Fourth Wall store and then consider subscribing to the Twitch channel so that way you get 15% off of your order. Because who doesn't like to save money? Who's got money lying around like they don't have the ability to use coupons? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, hopefully you guys are excited. Me? Yes. You definitely took advantage, and you and Coffee Express took advantage of the 15% off Ringside Rundown merch incentive for being a sub. So thank you guys very much. Hopefully those hoodies are keeping you guys warm. Just waiting for...
So if you're from Africa, why are you white?
Oh my God, Karen, you can't just ask people why they're white.
That's the best thing about these check-ins is now I don't know who the fuck is going to use them. That check-in is for Coffee when Coffee is here, but it was redeemed by Thunderhawk. So, hi Thunderhawk, I guess, but it's not Coffee. I don't know. I'm confused. I've got so many sounds, so many things. I keep adding things. People keep giving me ideas. The other day, Riz gave me the idea for the tomato thing. So now, exclamation point, no. It's okay, Thunderhawk. You did nothing wrong. You did absolutely nothing wrong. Never feel like you did anything wrong. That doesn't give you free will, but never feel like you did anything wrong right now. Okay. I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, the tomato thing. Riz gave me the idea for the tomato thing. Anytime she sees Dirty Dom, she probably wants to throw the tomato thing. So anytime you see a wrestler or someone says something in chat that you says, that's bullcrap, you can use exclamation point tomato It'll throw a tomato at the screen. Try it, try it, try it. Exclamation point tomato. And also, for any of you newbies here that are racking up those channel points during the matches, if you would like to gamble your channel points on the matches, feel free to gamble your channel points, whatever you have available. As soon as the entrances start for the match, when you hear that first ding, 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 as long as I remember, I will do predictions for the match. And that's where you gamble your channel points. You say, for example, tonight we're going to see OBA FEMI defend the NXT championship against EDDY THORPE. And let's say you're in chat right now and you got 500 channel points and you're feeling frisky and you're like, I want to gamble those channel points. So you put those 500 channel points on OBA FEMI, because I mean, EDDY THORPE is going to beat OBA FEMI tonight in OBA FEMI's first defense of the NXT championship. I think not. I think safe bet, if you feel like betting some channel points, is to go with OBA FEMI. But that's just me. I don't know about you guys. But those are the things that are available to you. You have all these commands and things that you can use to have fun. Mostly the channel point things, everybody seems to love gambling channel points. So have fun with it. We're less than 14 minutes away from NXT tonight. Should be a good show again. OBA FEMI defending the NXT championship for the first time against EDDY THORPE. We will also see for the NXT.
It's a dinosaur.
It's a dinosaur. It's a dinosaur. You see that? You see how that works? That's how we run it here. If you stick around long enough, as long as like Dinody and Rex have, me and Dinody and Rex go all the way back to 2020 to the COVID days. So that's why he has his own personal check-in here over at the Ringside Rundown on Ringside Rundown Productions, Ringside Rundown TV. That's why he has his own check-in, and he's a Canadian dinosaur, and he's obsessed with Jurassic Park. We the OGs, we know the grind. Brother, don't you know that this is a grind? This is a grind indeed. You're not even kidding, man. Some days I don't even know how I do it. Oh, man. But thankful for you guys being here. Hopefully everything is going well in your part of the world. Hopefully you're staying warm, because it is freaking cold. Like I said, it's below 20 where I'm at. We're at the point of the year where the wind hurts your face. I don't like going outside when the wind hurts my face. So hopefully you guys are staying warm. Dinody and Rex, he's got that good internet now. So he's going to be streaming in a little while. Do me a favor, guys, while you're here, go give Dinody and Rex a follow. He's a fantastic streamer, a great person from Canada. He likes dinosaurs. I don't know what he's going to be doing on his stream. Only if you feel I merit it. You definitely merit it. You definitely merit it, buddy. Last stream he was playing Hades. What are you planning on streaming later this evening, Mr. Dinody and Rex? What is on the agenda? What shall the people get look forward to seeing? Are we going to see a very long stream? I'm feeling. What about a 10-hour Hades stream? A 10-hour Hades stream. Go hard. All right, maybe not 10 hours. What about 5 hours? A 5-hour Hades stream. I work in the morning, so no. See, work always gets in the way of stuff. Work never lets you have any fun. I have already followed Dynodian Rex. We love to hear it. We love to hear it. We love supporting the supporters, supporting the friends, supporting the supporters of the supporters. You know? Yeah, supporting the supporters of the supporters. Love it. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. And Dynodian Rex is good because it's like, if you like chill streams, you know, my streams tend to get a little chaotic with the wrestling, with me calling the wrestling, with Mike scaring the shit out of me with the jump scares. Shit gets kind of crazy here. The Leroy Jenkins alert going crazy in my ear anytime Leroy pops up on the stream. I don't even know where Leroy is right now. Leroy. Yeah, I don't even know where Leroy is now. So like, you know, it's chaotic. It's chaotic. It's a mess here. It's a mess, but not where you will not find any of that in Dynodian Rex's stream. His stream is chill. He's going to be playing the game Hades. I have never played the game Hades. I don't even know what the game Hades is about. I know the place. Hades is not a fun place. So good luck with that, Dynodian Rex. Hopefully it's a good one. Less than, 9 minutes from NXT. So hopefully you guys are looking forward to some wrestling. I'm gonna turn this down. No. That's you never like ever having a problem where you go to hit something and it takes you to a whole nother screen. That's my problem here. I'm hitting buttons I shouldn't be hitting. Twitter. How much longer do we have? Less than 8 minutes. Less than 8 minutes from NXT tonight. I'm excited to call some wrestling. Flex my commentary chops, which are not very good. I'm not very good. People are like, oh my God, you could be like doing this next to Michael Cole. And I'm like, are you insane? Are you absolutely nuts? You're talking crazy.
So I wanted to take a moment to tell you personally
Hey,
that you will always be a close second to my actual favorites.
that's not nice, Gunther. Not nice.
And my all-time favorite is none other than Bill Goldberg.
Boo! Boo!
So
Boo!
Brett, join them.
What's going on, Mike? Thank you for joining the stream, buddy. Hopefully you're doing well. Who's your favorite wrestler in NXT currently? Tough question. Damn. Who's my favorite in NXT currently? I like Charlie Dempsey a lot. I like Trick Williams, obviously. I'm really a fan of the ladies. The ladies kind of are what grabs my attention for NXT. Is the ladies. Stephanie Vicker, Guilia, obviously. Stephanie, honestly, probably my favorite out of all of them. Yeah, Stephanie, she's probably my favorite. She's got the look. And the technical ability where I think Rhea Ripley really is great because of her look, and her look kind of adapts with her physical ability. Stephanie has the look that Rhea has, but also the technical ability. So like the wrestling fan in me that likes the technical wrestlers looks at Stephanie and like, I'm like, yeah, I like what she's putting down. My favorite female wrestlers would be Zarya and Sol Ruka. Sol Ruka is going to be a star, man. She's just like, everything she does is so effortless. She reminds me of a female RVD. Sol Ruka reminds me of a female RVD. That's the best way I could put it. She's just, everything she does looks so effortless. She's going to be very, very good when she gets to the main roster. In a little bit, there are going to be some Twitch ads that are going to pop up on your screen. If you want to avoid the ads, all you have to do is subscribe down below, hitting that purple subscribe button for $5.99 American. And you avoid ads. You get Twitch emotes that you can use in the chat. You get 15% off the Ringside Rundown merchandise store. And a special secret section of our Discord opens up where you can actually watch NXT tonight as I am streaming it. So there are some incentives available for you.
Hey. And quite frankly, you need to go back to the drawing board because your game absolutely sucks.
You see what I mean? You see what I mean about the chaotic nature of everything that happens here? I got hit with a toasty.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks! This guy stinks!
Holy Moses, was that a double tomato? Who you throwing that tomato at, Mike? Who's getting a tomato to the face? It worked this time, but I feel like it was a double tomato. I think I just got double tomatoed. I don't know why it's like doubling up.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks! This guy stinks!
It's getting two audios. I don't know why it's doubling up, but it is. But anyway, it's whatever. Fuck it. It works. Sorta. Kinda. Twins to throw one tomato. Whatever works. Whatever works. We got NXT in less than 3 minutes coming up. OBA FEMI, EDDY THORPE for the NXT Championship. Tony D'Angelo, Ridge Holland for the NXT North American Championship. Guilia makes her first appearance as NXT Women's Champion. Remember when you were able to host streamers? Ah, the good times when you're able to host streamers. God, we are some Twitch vets. I did it for fun, didn't mean anything by it. Of course, it's all fun. It's all fun in games. Thunderhawk, don't worry about it. We're here to have fun. Nobody's taking offense to it. Sometimes people like to throw the tomato when like Dirty Dom is on the screen, you know, because they don't like Dirty Dom. I just got to figure out why the hell it doubles up on the audio. So, how's everybody's week going so far? Everybody doing okay? Nobody hurt? Nobody need to go see a doctor? Stay. I don't know why it's doing that. I can't tell you why it's doing the double. Maybe if I put the delay at the bottom. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm not a technical wizard when it comes to this Twitch stuff. I just do it.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks! This guy stinks!
Throw all the tomatoes you want. I can't fix it. We're just gonna get a double audio until the end of time. Until the end of time, we're gonna get a double. This guy needs more sleep. Otherwise, I'm good. Well, you gotta get to bed a lot earlier.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
Little Joe Pesci is always so angry. He's always so angry. Oh, brother, oh, brother, oh, brother, oh, brother, oh, brother, oh, brother. Brother. No Hulk Hogan. No Hulk Hogan talk in the chat. We're not fans of Hulk Hogan here. All right, buddy, I'll try to catch you later. No problem, man. Good luck with everything tonight. Hopefully that new internet works out fantastic. Have a good night. You out there in Canada, like all the rest of you. Like wrestling fan Mike, Canadian. Guild Poseidon's from Sweden. E. Ronin's from the States. Back then.
Now.
Right now. Hawk is from Indiana, that's right, forever.
Together.
All of us together, like a family. Like a family, you guys. We're like a family. NXT.
NXT on the CW.
NXT. NXT. NXT.
Next week we head to Atlanta, but tonight we're in the WWE Performance Center here in Orlando. And we're ringside, Vic Joseph alongside the two-time WWE.
Hey, Corey Graves is back.
This isn't AI.
Corey Graves is back.
Whoa.
Whoa.
To be where passion is everything. Only the hungry survive.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You tell him, Corey Graves, where the passion is. Yeah, sit your ass down, Corey Graves. You sit your ass down in that seat and you call that action.
The NXT champion is ready for the first defense of his title.
Oh man, that was beautiful. I love it. I don't love this. I'm not a fan of Eddie Thorpe. Oh brother, this guy stinks. Hey, Bailey's here.
She's here tonight, and after how we went off the air last week, what is on her mind? It's a triple title.
Hey, look at Fit Finley.
On NXT.
All right, are they doing the match early already? No lead-in? I wonder if he thought about it and realized he made a mistake, or if this is setting up an angle. He thought about it and realized, oh shit, if I don't go to work, they're not gonna pay me.
Surrounded by the family.
This is a job. It's not, I don't think it's working towards an angle. I don't think anything like that. Who would he be going up against? Pat McAfee? The guy that only shows up 3 months out of the year? Maybe it's an angle, but overall, I think it's very stupid if it's an angle.
Ridge Holland dressed as Santa before transforming into the Grinch and dropping.
Here is the North American champion Tony D'Angelo, flanked by the family, Adriana Rizzo, Channing Stacks Lorenzo, and Luca Crusifino. I don't buy that angle. I just think it's stupid. Like, who is he beefing against? Well, and his options are limited too. AEW doesn't really need another announcer in TNA. They're all set with Todd and Matt. Yeah, I mean, if he was angling towards something else, it's the market is thin out there, Corey. I'm doing the predictions right now, guys.
Where Ridge Holland has changed physically since the last
Whatever
time
you want, Ridge.
I don't even know if Ridge Holland knows who he is these days. The man feels desperate. Ridge Holland is smashing.
It actually works in this case. I'll allow it. I'll allow the double.
3 championships on the line tonight, of course.
I'm guessing Mike is not a fan of Ridge Holland.
Live in Atlanta. And Vengeance Day right around the corner, nation's capital, February the 15th. Who will carry the gold into DC? Tickets on sale now. Ticketmaster.com. But we kick off tonight.
5 minutes on the clock.
Hold on!
Her sister was a witch, right? And what was her sister? A princess. A wicked witch of the East, bro. You're gonna look at me and you're gonna tell me that I'm wrong? Am I wrong? She wore a crown and she came down in a bubble,
Grow up.
Get educated.
Hi, Mossy. I gotta say, that's my favorite That's my favorite meme in the history of the internet. That might be my favorite meme of all time. That might be my favorite meme of all time. Good to see you, Mossy. Hopefully you're doing well. What's new with you, Mossy? All right, first match of the night is Tony D'Angelo defending the NXT North American Championship against Ridge Holland. You got a couple minutes left on the clock if you want to gamble some channel points.
About Ridge Holland, right?
Yep.
Ridge Holland from the UK. Tony D'Angelo from Chicago.
Is what you said. You know, there's a lot of eyes on NXT. A lot of
Nothing much. It's just snowing, which never happens. That's right. You live more down south, right? You live more down south where the snow doesn't really happen. When I lived down south as a kid, we never got any snow. It never snowed when I lived down south. Now it snows down south like once or twice a year. When I was a kid living down south, it never snowed. It was always hot. It used to get so hot in the summer down south that when it would rain, you could see the steam come off the cement. That's how hot it used to be down south. Tony D'Angelo shoots Ridge Holland off the ropes, drop down, ducks a clothesline. Nice hip toss from Tony D'Angelo, and then a shoulder block on top of that. It still does. Yeah, I know the summers still get hot. Yeah, I don't miss those super hot summers, but I can't stand the cold weather. I'm not built for this winter stuff. Tony D'Angelo's got a side headlock on Ridge Holland, who gets back to his feet. We need a clean break from both men off the ropes, but Ridge Holland, he doesn't do that. Yeah, I miss living down south, especially now, because when I lived down south, it wasn't as diverse, and I went to visit, not recently, but a couple years ago, and it's completely different living down south. It's diverse, it's growing, there's a lot more to do.
Oh, of course, defending the NXT title in our main event against Eddie Thorpe. But what is that?
Is that Sean Spears?
Oh, it sure is.
That's a GPS.
What's Spears doing out here?
I wonder what Sean Spears and his weird ass wants. Oh, we got a picture-in-picture. I almost forgot. I was too used to Raw on Netflix. Yeah, I don't blame you, Mossy. I'm not a fan of the winter either. Winter is not my forte. I'm more of a spring. Spring is my favorite season. Summer, then fall. Winter is dead last. At least we're not like Mike in Canada. Poor Mike in Canada. He's got snow up to his knees. Still like a minute left to gamble some channel points right now on Ridge Holland or Tony D'Angelo.
Bitch!
Hey, it's Jeff. Jeff is here because he wants to see Guilia. Julia's going to be making an appearance. Her first appearance as NXT Women's Champion. Sweden has probably very similar winters, I'm sure. Do they have winter at the same time, though? Because it's kind of like here is winter, and in Australia, it's like the summer, you know? I don't know. Geography is not my strong suit. GP would know about the winters in Sweden when they happen. Winter can be really cold here. I don't like cold weather at all, so I wouldn't survive in like Alaska or any cold region. Michigan. Yeah, we're in the same hemisphere, so same season. Okay. Yeah, makes sense. I couldn't imagine living in Michigan right now. I got a couple friends in Michigan. They are just bombarded with snow. I want to go to Sweden, but the cold is my worst enemy. Yeah, the cold's not fun. Speaking of cold, we're getting snow right now. They actually shut our post office down because of it. That's right. Jeff is another individual that lives down south, much like Mossy. So you guys, well, Jeff is used to the winter because he's not from down south. He's a transplant. Jeff is a transplant. Oh, okay. All right. So yeah, that definitely, the cold weather definitely doesn't help you. Cold weather, southern born and raised. I couldn't. I used to live in South Carolina. I miss it sometimes. I still have family in South Carolina. Cold really messes with my hands and skin. Yeah, it dries it out really quickly.
Has started to take over this match, but of course Holland has never
Tony D'Angelo trying to fight out of the grips of Ridge Holland. Ridge Holland maintaining control of the wrist. Tony D'Angelo finally breaks free. Ridge runs in, but nobody's there. He gets knocked down by a fist from Tony D'Angelo. Tony D'Angelo shoots Ridge off the ropes and then hits him with a flying fist to the face. Belly to belly throw.
Since coming to NXT,
South Kakalaki. That's right. I lived in South Carolina for a bit. Nice. I was lucky enough. I lived in Columbia, so I was in the state capital. I was in the state capital where everything was happening. Things were busy, things were moving. It's really cool living down south for a little bit. But ultimately, I'm a city kid. I'm a New Yorker, so. I went to the zoo there once. Let me guess, was it the Riverbank Zoo? Nice little brawl from Ridge and Tony going on right now. Pump kick from Ridge into a half and half. Woo! Don't usually see that from Ridge. And a kick out. You should travel to Sweden during June and July. It's summer by then. Yeah, that sounds like what Mossy should do. Yep, I have a snow globe of it. Oh, Riverbank Zoo. I remember that zoo very, very well. Riverbank Zoo. Golly, man, it takes me back to my childhood. I think Mossy, you need to come up. You need to come up north. Come up to the Philadelphia Zoo. I think you would like the Philly Zoo. I think you would like the Philly Zoo. We had the Camden Aquarium. I think you would like the Camden Aquarium. So it looks like Sean Spears' crew is beating down Luca Crucifino and Stacks. What the hell is that? Izzy Dane. Spine buster from Tony D'Angelo. And the Don gets the dub.
Here is your winner and still the NXT North American Champion.
I wonder what Izzy Dane's deal is. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
Did I miss something? Did Izzy Dane get invited into the family? What is this about?
Let's see. It looks like Mike racked up some points. Mike and Jeff both get 3,454 channel points. Congratulations. Once again, they get 3,454 channel points. The money should be coming right about now. Grab the dollar bills, guys. Grab the dollar bills. Hurry up. Grab them. Grab them. Grab them. All right, now they go away. Oh, okay. She's been pissed at Spears trying to recruit her the last while. Yeah, but still, like, why would she still help them out, though? I don't know. Izzy with that big boots to face. I like Izzy. I think Izzy has a lot of upside.
Oh, yeah, well, you were really funny. Yo, what you said to OBA last week? About how your championship material and everything.
One day somebody's gonna beat him, and we know that's not you, so why not be me?
Hey, man, like, there is a drastic difference between a superstar with potential and a very decorated superstar like myself.
Hold on. What other way to prove potential than beating a former champion like yourself?
Look, man, you're gonna realize you got a long, Long way to go. I'll see you tonight. And speaking of former champions, we got one in our midst. Trick Willie! From the penthouse to the outhouse. Yo, it must sting knowing that Eddie's getting another opportunity.
He just smacked the shit out of him. God damn, he just smacked the shit out of him.
Ooh, doesn't look like Trick is playing around, but there is Bailey.
Oh my God. Oh my God, I would quit. I would quit. I would go home. Oh my God, how are you gonna let a grown man smack you in the face like that?
Yeah. I like it.
I like it.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh yeah, man. Oh my God. Mike, thank you for the 10 bits, buddy. I really, really appreciate you. Jesus Christ, he smacked the shit out of him. I would have went home. I would have quit. I can't have another grown man smack me in the face like that. I'm sorry. I can't do that. I'm not going to let another grown man smack me in the face like that. Jesus fucking Christ. Is this what I miss on NXT not watching it live? They do this stuff? This is how they get down on NXT? Well, like I said, I had to switch up the schedule a little bit. My co-host Shay Hickson had a little bit of, she had an extracurricular activity tonight, so we could not record tonight, but we can record tomorrow. So we switched up the schedule. I'm doing NXT right now. Unfortunately, we're going to miss out on Dynamite because usually what I would do is we could watch Dynamite on Saturday before Collision. But this Saturday is actually Saturday night's main event. So we're actually going to be watching Saturday night's main event, which is shaping up to be a really, really big show. We're going to be doing dual commentary with JDK nonstop. So that's going to be pretty big. Looking forward to that. Hopefully we can get the dual commentary working this time because, you know, Twitch is kind of weird and stuff like that. But that's coming on Saturday. So unfortunately for any wrestling fans out there, whether it be here on Twitch or on YouTube, because we're doing the multi-streaming on YouTube, if you were looking forward to some AEW content this week, doesn't look like it's gonna happen. It doesn't look like it's gonna happen. I'm sorry. What do you want from me? I'm only one person. And there's only a certain amount of days and hours in a day. So what do you want from me, huh? What do you want from me? You're gonna drive me crazy. Let me clear out some of these Discord notifications. Drive me insane. Why do I have so many Discord notifications? I got one from Twitter. All right. We got 3 from Instagram because the bot's late. I'm live on Twitch. We cleared that one out. We got one here. What's this one? All right. Cleared that one out. What's this one? All right, we got this one out of the way. We're making progress, guys. We're making progress on these notifications. All right, we're getting rid of this one. Uh-oh, wrong one. Right here, this is the one. All right. I think I'm almost done, guys. I think I'm almost done the notifications. I don't even have the Twitch screen on. I'm sorry. I am fucking up. I'm not used to streaming on a Tuesday. I apologize. I think I did it. I think I got all of them, guys. I squashed all the notifications. And now we can get back to NXT whenever they decide to come back from commercial break. Please do me a favor. Check out the latest episode of the podcast right there. That is the most recent episode. We're recording a new episode tomorrow. So do me a favor, check it out.
Next week, Tuesday, January 28th at Center Stage Theater in Atlanta, Georgia. Tickets are on sale now.
Center Stage, nice.
Center Stage. For those of your own stuff.
Yes, man. Peachtree Boulevard,
Wait,
downtown Atlanta.
is Center Stage the Omni Theater?
You ready for some hot wings?
You actually inviting me out?
Yeah. You gonna go to Magic City?
He's gonna take him to Magic City.
We'll talk off air.
Booker T is gonna take Vic Joseph to Magic City.
Please welcome Bayley.
Bayley's here.
NXT Universe showing their love for Bayley.
One of the all-time greats right here, Vic.
Can't argue with you
I'm
there.
talking about it. You're talking about a general inside the middle of that 20 by 20. There's nobody better than Bayley.
Talk about an OG of NXT, one of the original.
I wonder if we're gonna get a Roxanne and Bayley match before Roxanne departs NXT.
Remember those Bayley Bears?
I do, Bayley buddies.
Yeah, none of that anymore. She's just an ass kicker.
I read that Jade has been training hard down in the PC while she's been on TV. I bet Jade disrupts Julia and beats her for the title. I hope Jeff is not in the chat, and I feel like you're trolling. I feel like you're trolling. I don't know why I feel like you're trolling, but I feel like you're trolling.
That's why last week I came out here to talk to Roxanne Perez because I care about Roxanne.
Sure you do. That's why you beat the hell out of her on Monday.
For this NXT Women's Division.
He is trolling, just trying to get me going again. Oh my God, here we go again. You can double tomato
and
him.
Then she went on to tell me that I was acting like CM Punk or Natalia, but to me, I mean, that's a compliment, right? People like them built the foundation that we're walking on right now. People like Natalia taught me how to give back
Preach.
and how to help.
Leave it better than while you found it.
So no, I didn't.
He's not worth the effort tonight, not after the day I had. Oh, I'm telling you, Jay Merchant is about to go postal.
I owe NXT to get rid of entitled little idiots like Roxanne Perez.
All right.
But unfortunately, it might be too late for that because not only did I get slapped in the face. I love you too.
Oh wait, they gave her the I love you solo treatment.
I think Roxanne loves me too because she showed up to SmackDown.
Ladies and gentlemen, in a little bit, you're going to get hit with a block of advertisements. Please consider supporting the channel and subscribing to the Twitch channel. And if you do so, you don't have to suffer through those ads. It's there. It's $5.99 American. I think it's like $8.95 Canadian. I'm not up on my currencies.
That's like small ball, you know? Like, to me, that doesn't prove that you're ready for Raw and SmackDown. To me, that doesn't even prove that you're ready to be a leader of the youngest locker room in WWE right now.
Jeff had a bad day. It's snowing. Hey, but at least you don't have to go to work. At least they shut your shit down. You don't have to go to work. You know, you can kick back, relax. You can sleep in. Oh, here comes Julia. Interrupting Bayley to make her first appearance as NXT Women's Champion.
Well,
interesting.
NXT Women's Champion, the beautiful Madness.
They shut us down at 5 p.m. today, kind of late.
Coming from Japan and
had to come in off the street due to snow. I don't know about tomorrow. I'm not scheduled to work. That's kind of crappy that they did it so late, knowing that the snow was happening.
Roxanne, may not look up to you, but I do. I hope to hold this title with as much honor and love for NXT as you did.
That's very nice.
Thank you so much. That means a lot. I have so much respect for you, and I am such a huge fan of yours. When you won the title, I was, you know, a little happy. I was a lot happy, especially beating Roxanne. And I know that you're gonna make some historic moments of your own, because this title changes your career. It changes your life. It means everything to me. It means everything to us. That title changed the landscape of the women's division, not just in NXT, but in WWE, and it took it to...
Uh-oh.
Boring.
Yeah. Oh, it's both of them. It's both of them. Both of the mean girls.
Losses, which I'm so glad that I had a front row seat to that. Seriously though, I think you need to drop the act and stop acting so innocent, because if you actually cared about the future, you wouldn't have punched
Mean Girls versus Pure of Heart. I like it. Reminds me, Pure of Heart kind of reminds me, I've been watching on Netflix, there's a show called Queen of the Villains that I've been watching. It's the story of Dump Matsumoto, and it kind of reminds me of like the names they would give them in Japan for the wrestlers, like the Crush Girls and stuff like that, Crush Gals.
I was a naive Bayley fan once too, but she's right. I do see it. You're no role model. Role models NXT when it's cool.
It is a very good show. I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of skeptical, but I actually enjoy it very much. I actually love the double voice. I actually love the double voice. I think the double voice actually works.
We didn't have to compete overseas to realize it. We've been holding together.
These guys.
Everybody shut the hell up, because I have something.
Oh my God. I love this new era of fans that are like getting into it. Like they boo the bad people. They cheer the good guys. I love it.
I'm talking to you, Bayley, not these idiotic people out here. I'm not going to take anything away from what you've done, because you've literally done everything in WWE. I mean, you're the 2024.
Oh my God, this is ruthless.
Won championships at WrestleManias, and most importantly, you inspired little girls like me and Cora.
This is ruthless. Bye. Bye. Yeah, this is Dirty Dom levels. Easy. Easy Dirty Dom levels. Boo. They even have a boo cutout.
You know why? Because I know exactly
boo.
why you're here. You've been looking at that NXT Women's Championship. I know exactly what you're doing. You want to be the #1 woman in the #1 women's division. Because you know deep down,
Roxy is way better in the ring than Dom is. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. That's a stretch.
Tell her.
Man, they are ruthless in NXT tonight. Oh, all right, we got a fight going.
A little bit of help out here to keep these four separated. Why keep them separated? Let them fight.
Let them fight.
Cora just escaped the Bayley to belly attempt.
Oh my God. Lively crowd is an understatement. These guys are feisty.
Woo-hoo! Bailey mentioned my name 2 weeks in a row. Y'all heard it. I
Rough exit there for Roxanne.
No, she actually mentioned my name way before
Kalani,
she
this
mentioned
little
your name.
attitude you're trying, ain't it, baby? So go back to your little drawing board, because there's only one real one, and she looking right back at you.
Being rude doesn't make you real, Jada.
Being pretty doesn't mean you have to be rude, Kalani.
You're the one that's rude all the time.
Right now,
You're
really
not
rude.
ladies.
Try somebody else.
It doesn't matter. Love is in the air. Kalani, I love you. You're so sweet. And Jada, I feel like you got the right.
Baby, I dare you.
You're not gonna put her hands like that.
Dare you.
Yo, this is crazy.
Why you up in my business? Oh, it's because you finally got a kiss from a guy that's about to leave your ass in a few months. Don't interrupt me.
Finally got a kiss.
Yes.
You mean the one that I initiated?
Did you?
Watch your mouth when you talk about me and my man.
Your man.
And if I interrupt you again, what are you gonna do?
Nikita's man, baby. Get her
Nikita,
right.
that's your friend. You can get dragged.
Security, get back out here.
Oh, yeah, there's fighting in the locker room.
What is going on in this show?
Security out here.
This is crazy.
Ripping each other apart.
They're still going at it. What is happening in this show? Oh my God, this is madness.
You had
Do I watch, when I watch the like replay, am I watching like a different show? Is something happening? Yo, Roxanne or Cora Jade just clobbered Bailey. Now Roxanne is getting, or I keep getting them confused. Cora is getting double teamed by Bailey, and she just caught a headbutt from Julia. Roxanne comes back in, clobbers Bailey, goes after Julia. Julia blasts her in the face. They're going, now Roxanne's getting jumped. Cora runs back in. Yo, Shawn Michaels, what do you got going on right now? Yo, they're still going at it. Holy shit. This is nuts. Wow. This is one hell of a pool part brawl. They're still not done. No, we're going to keep fighting. Let them fight. Let them fight. Cora Jade and Bailey are throwing fists. Julia and Roxanne are throwing fists. The referee are trying to separate them. Referees can't separate these ladies. Might as well just give it up. Get whoever out here, Robert Stone, Ava, Stevie, get somebody out here. Just make the match. Have them wrestle in their street clothes, because this is the only way this is going to stop. Finally, we get some separation, and it looks like we're done. It looks like we're done. I thought we were done before. I think we're done now. I think they're done fighting. Oh. Ava's there. Ava's pissed. Oh no, Julia and Bailey are going back for more. Yo. It is complete anarchy in NXT right now. Ava's in the middle of it trying to separate the ladies. The referees is trying to separate them. Ava's trying to separate Bailey and Julia. That's not gonna work. Dion Lennox just walking through like nothing's really happening. So it looks like Dion Lennox is coming out for his match. I believe he's having a match against Wes Lee. So that'll be the next prediction. Yeah, Dion Lennox and Wes Lee. So you can gamble your channel points there, ladies and gentlemen. Smart bet will say put your chips on Wes Lee, but you never know. You never know. Well, you never know what they're gonna do in NXT. So go with your gut on this one, I think.
Here on NXT. I'm going to take extra precautions on my way back to my car in the parking lot tonight.
Yeah, seriously, Corey. Because they look like they're going hard.
NXT on the CW is presented by Progressive. Save when you bundle auto, home, and motorcycle insurance. Visit progressive.com. Didn't take you long to realize how dangerous the parking lot is, did you, Greg?
No, sir. The rumors are
All right, here's Wesley. He's got a new crew with him. Tyson DuPont, Tyreek Ingwe.
Here is someone.
Yo, look at the fucking palm print on Wesley's face.
Wesley is the genuine.
Jesus Christ.
Wesley has lacked in his career in the size department. He is more than compensated for.
Don't worry, guys. You got about 4 minutes left where you can gamble your channel points. He got his boys out there. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. His face. His face has got 5 fingerprints on it. No. 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 If that happened to me, I'm going home. I'm going home. I'm deleting my social media. No.
And I don't know if you guys noticed on the left.
That is crazy. Oh, wow. Rolling Kapu kick from Wesley. He's got Deion Lennox seated in the corner now. He's pissed off. Yeah. I just said that. Wesley Lope takes out. Oh my God.
And look, it was tricky.
Oh my God.
Even that handprint across that man's face. He slapped him so hard. Wes thought his name was Desmond. But when you slap someone like that, it certainly wakes you up. Look at the
Oh boy.
And this is that man, Corey, that you talked about that walked
Jesus.
up to and said, I'm going to prove.
Oh my God.
Here tonight.
Lennox is tired of being overlooked. He wants opportunity in NXT.
Deion Lennox might have something.
It's definitely a good start. I love all the physical tools.
Jesus Christ.
Right on top of Wesley right now.
He's an animal.
Officially, it is Deion Lennox who is starting to wake up in this matchup. Athletically gifted, former Oregon State University linebacker, 6'2", 250, former LA Ram, but that is Wesley, a former champion here on this brand.
You see that?
Oh, got caught.
Oh, Wesley fights out of it. Kick to the knees. Back of the knee of Deion Lennox, who runs right into Wesley. Jesus.
Wesley, and we see, by the way,
This dude's a
Tyson,
beast.
Tyreek, they're learning from
He's got a little bit of a potential I see there. Might be a little moldable, you know?
Watching their mentor go there and do his work. Oh, yes, baby.
And on the bigger scope of things, Corey, you know this time of year.
Big spine buster. Holy shit. Wesley, barely.
Lennox was about a half a second away from a massive upset.
Look at this. What a spine buster.
Spine buster takes down Lee and nearly sent Deion Lennox to the pay window.
Lennox said 2025. His goal is to get on a premium live event. Vengeance Day right around the corner.
Big kick from Wesley.
What a kick from Wesley.
Nice. Another back heel kick. Corkscrew. Insecurity.
Deion Lennox and the cardiac kick.
Here we go.
Looking for that cardiac kick.
The cardiac kick.
Lee puts Deion
It's over
tonight.
Work.
Here's your winner, Wesley.
I go back.
That was pretty easy.
Earlier tonight, you just saw that bruise, that imprint on his face. Wesley, looks like Lee wants to get something off his mind.
Slap woke him up, Vic.
So much for championship material. I took care of Deion. Now, Trick,
congratulations,
walking into the
ladies and gentlemen.
Me in my face. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you
take
got
care of
smacked.
you next week in Atlanta. And if you think you're gonna be making,
I was gonna say, 1,233 channel points go to Jeff and Mike. Congratulations, guys. 1,233 channel points as Trick Williams is getting his licks on Wesley. You would think after getting the shit smacked out of you, Wesley, you would stay in your lane, but apparently not. Good night, Deion.
Well,
At least you got to show off some of your power. Yeah, he had a good showing. He lost, but he had a good showing. Anyway, congratulations to Jeff and Mike for getting those channel points. Grab the dollar bills. Grab them. They're gonna go away. You gotta grab the dollar bills. I need it.
It's true. I didn't exactly get off to the best start here.
What the hell is Lexis King thinking?
I wasn't putting my best foot forward. But I like to think that as of late, I've really turned a new leaf. You know, what I'm trying to figure out...
I'm trying to figure out if I buy into this Wesley has turned a new leaf sort of deal.
I'm just trying to be the best version of Lexis King that I can be. And I'm not going to lie, it's starting to pay off. People are starting to take notice. I'm trying to prove that I'm not the same.
Dude's facial hair is ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that beard.
Was honor over glory. We all respect that, man. Keep your head up, for real.
And now I have the opportunity to do something he never did, and that is win a major singles title. That's why I need to win that cup.
Mr. Regal just caught Lexis King.
Ring the bell.
Under these rules, if you get disqualified, you lose.
I told you I could become a champion.
That is crazy.
The cup changed hands in a debatable way. I decided that would be Lexis King versus Charlie Dempsey for the Heritage Cup, but it will be sudden death, so just one fall.
King has done it. My first major accomplishment in this business.
Alexis's name on that cup is an absolute disgrace. It's a dishonor to the entire heritage of professional wrestling.
I saw him hit.
Hey. No, I didn't. It was an accident, right?
He headbutted him in the dick.
Very quickly, but slow and steady wins the race.
Lexis King headbutted him in the dick.
My way, my life.
Well, we are set for Lexis King to defend the Heritage Cup under traditional Heritage Cup rules.
Okay.
Can King hold on to the cup? He's going to defend it for the first time ever against Charlie Dempsey. It's live. It's next on NXT.
All right. Charlie Dempsey gets another crack at the Heritage Cup. I am doing the channel point predictions right now. Ladies and gentlemen, sit tight as this commercial break is happening. Once again, I appreciate you being here. Hopefully you're enjoying the show. Hopefully you're having fun. If you're watching at home, or if you want to, you can subscribe to the channel and watch it in Discord. So all right, there you have it. Go ahead, gamble your channel points, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know who you think is going to win. Is it going to be Lexis King or is it going to be Charlie Dempsey? This is a rematch for the Heritage Cup. So predict your channel points. Lexis King, the current Heritage Cup champion, sort of won it under not necessarily nefarious means, just odd. You know, just odd means. That's the best way to put it. He kind of like headbutted his opponent in the dick. Trying to figure out, make sure I didn't forget any information I was supposed to tell you guys. No, I pretty much covered it all. I got to get the YouTube, I got to get the last podcast uploaded onto the YouTube. If you want to hang out with us in the Discord, this is the best place to do so. Just click that link and then hit that green check mark to verify that you're not a bot, that you're an actual person, and you can hop up in the Discord. It is a wrestling Discord, but there is also other things available that are not wrestling related, you know, things like movies, music, TV shows, sports, gaming, anything like that. And if you're a content creator, there's also a space where you can share your content. And if you stream on Twitch, let me know and I can have the bot ping when you go live. The one good thing about seeing NXT on Netflix, these breaks. I know exactly how long commercial breaks are. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. Yeah, I don't have that luxury, unfortunately. I wish I had that luxury. I wish I had that luxury of knowing. I do not know. It seems like a long commercial break. I'm not used to this. I've already gotten used to the Raw on Netflix thing where I don't have to worry about commercial breaks. So this kind of sucks. You know? Well, don't forget to gamble your channel points on the next match. It is for the Heritage Cup. You guys are being very conservative tonight with the channel points. Oh, shit. Haven't done that in a very long time. Oh, my God. Hurry with these commercials. Jesus Christ. Yes, food commercials. Oh, less than 45 seconds, ladies and gentlemen, and then we can get back to the action. I have actually been enjoying Lexis King more than usual. I know when he first started, I was like, I don't know about this. But it has been quite interesting. I don't know about you, Mike. I don't know how you feel about Lexis King. Another Wawa commercial? Jesus Christ. Wawa. Good God. Oh, we got a split for the channel points. What's the split on the channel points? Wow. Jeff and Mike split on the channel points. Quite interesting. All right, we're back. Sarah Schreiber's there.
Jensen and Nico Vance will take on Stax and Luca Crucifino tonight. But joining me right now, La Primera, Stephanie Vicaire. Stephanie, you won the #1 contendership, but Shotzi pinned the champion and then beat...
I want the North America title. Fatal Influence doing everything to stop that. I know. But I arrive. I am not going to stop because Fallon wants to play with my opportunity or because Shotzi benefit from the situation. Me aseguraré que ninguna de ellas se meta en la lucha la próxima semana. Shotzi, if you become champion, you will meet hell. And Fallon, you can run, but you can hide del diablo.
I would do whatever that lady told me to do without question, without thought, whatever she wanted me to do. If she could tell me to rob a bank, I will go in there, no mask, no weapon, no nothing.
Let's go up to our ring announcer, Mike Rome.
Oh, what a woman, Stephanie Vicaire.
It's for the NXT Heritage Cup
She is.
And will be contested under Heritage Cup.
I need her and Rhea Ripley in a match right now.
Quarter catch crew from Blackpool, England, weighing 208 pounds, Charlie Dempsey. And his opponent, he's from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 225 pounds. He is the NXT Heritage Cup champion, Lexis King.
We're set for the second of 3 championship matches tonight. Should remind everyone, Fallon Henley, Shotzi.
Please give us a Vaquer versus Belair or versus Io Sky. First, Io Sky and her would fucking burn the place
We're
down.
back to the traditional rules. King holds the advantage.
Io Sky,
2-1
Stephanie
in this
Vaquer
series,
would
rules,
be so fire, ridiculous.
I think it's got to favor Dempsey. I mean, this is right in Dempsey's wheelhouse. But conversely, if Lexis King pulls out the
These
W
guys were
tonight,
training partners, and now Dempsey is not taking anything that Lexis is throwing at him in terms of sportsmanship.
For most reigns is Heritage Cup champion.
What are you talking about?
3,
what are you talking about?
4.
What are you talking about?
Very nice leg trip from Dempsey, controlling the ankle.
All right. If you want to be that delusional, Vic, I thought
Very nice escape from Dempsey, or Lexis King, rather. Very nice escape. Collar and elbow tie up. Spin around, front face lock from Dempsey. Wrist control. Drop kick from Lexis King. Very nicely done. Hip toss. Arm drag.
And I love it. Trust me. I knew his dad, and I didn't like his dad. This guy, I like him.
Well, we're looking around. It's
apparently Booker T did not like Brian Pillman.
Or maybe the best move for King. Obviously, brass knuckles for Mr. Regal. As we
Very
saw
nice drop kick.
The center of the controversy.
Wrist control battle between both men. Snapmare takeover from Dempsey.
He doesn't want to be his father.
Lexis King slips out of the headlock.
doesn't make any sense to me.
Reverse wrist control into a snapmare from Dempsey, and again out of the headlock is Lexis King.
Brian Pillman, one of the greats of all time. I would embrace that. It could always be worse. You could be Charlie Dempsey, who's
Hammerlock on Dempsey with some knees to the back, to the spine. A little bit of gloating, but not very smart. Dempsey off the ropes, drop down. Goes for a hip toss. Dempsey reverses it into a backslide. Referee, beautiful pin cover. Turns it into a sunset flip pin cover. Side headlock, shoots him off the ropes. Lexis King with the shoulder block. Drop down. Dempsey goes for the leapfrog. He knew to cover himself. He didn't want to get another nut shot. That was beauty from Dempsey there. Very nicely done. Euro uppercut to Lexis King from Dempsey. A second one followed up by a third one.
Wait till the man recover and then let him get up.
Dempsey goes to shoot him off the ropes.
I'm not arguing the point, Booker. I'm saying
nice
we have less than 40 seconds.
Leg trip.
This time by King.
Beautiful pin, but turned into a rear naked choke.
Can Lexis King hold on for the next 30 seconds for the first decision going round 1 to Charlie Dempsey?
But the submission isn't cinched in fully. King had
Snapmare from King, escapes the hold. Charlie Dempsey with a roll-up pin. Strong legs from Lexis King to kick out.
In round number 1, again, this is a traditional
King goes for a fireman's carry, but Dempsey reverses it into a backslide.
That's still not the charm.
2.
King able to get out.
Each and every time I've had the
We got 10 seconds left. Charlie Dempsey going for a submission. I don't know if this is smart. Shoulders not down.
Crossface chicken wing and saved by the
Wow, what a crossface.
Charlie Dempsey seemed like he was just one step ahead.
First round is very nice. That was a lot of fun.
Tonight with the Heritage Cup. Again, there's no in the corner of Lexis King. Were those
Why are the brass knucks in there, huh? Why were the brass knucks in there, Mr. Lexis King? Huh? Well, ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know, if you're watching on Twitch, in just a little bit, you're going to get a block of advertisements to hit your screen. If you want to avoid those advertisements and support the channel, please consider subscribing. And to subscribe to the Twitch channel down below, all you got to do is hit that purple subscribe button. And for $5.99 American, you support this channel. You get no ads. You get cool emotes to use in chat. You get 15% off the Ringside Rundown merchandise store, where you can get some hoodies, a long sleeve shirt, some beanies, and you also get a special section of our Discord that opens up for subs only, where you can watch NXT as I am streaming it right now if you don't have access to NXT. So it's definitely there for you to consider. Right now we're in picture-in-picture. The action is restarted in the ring. Right now both men are jockeying for position with hammer locks and front face locks, and keeping things grounded in the ring is Charlie Dempsey on Lexis King. He's got him grounded in the middle of the ring with a double wrist lock. Lexus is fighting out of a double wrist lock, transfers control of the wrist, tries to pin down Charlie Dempsey for a pin cover. Charlie kicks out at 2. Lexus goes again, and Charlie kicks out again. This time for a third time, bridging out to break the pin, a kip up from Charlie Dempsey, and a monkey flip. Maintaining fingers interlocked, goes for a pin, a reversal pin from Lexus King, and a kick out. Big knee lift from Charlie Dempsey. Now he's got him in like almost like a Cobra clutch almost. It looks kind of like a modified Cobra clutch. Spins him around like a ripcord. Nice gut wrench suplex. Goes for the pin, does Charlie Dempsey, and only gets a 1 count. Knee to the spine there. And once again, maintains wrist control, has him in like a Cobra clutch. A modified grounded Cobra clutch in the middle of the ring. With 1 minute and 14 seconds left to go, we're still in picture-in-picture, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you being here, watching the stream. Hopefully you're enjoying yourself and having a good Tuesday. Another ripcord, this time is a forearm from Dempsey. A second one is ducked. And a nice back body drop from Lexus King. And a double wrist lock. Keeping Dempsey grounded, who gets to his feet. We got a battle of the wrist control from both men. 38 seconds left on the clock for round 2. Hammerlock into a position. Turned into almost like a sunset flip, but Lexus King is staying grounded. How the fuck is Dempsey not wearing knee pads? We call that old school, buddy. I think his dad wore knee pads. Did his dad wear knee pads? I'm pretty sure his dad wore knee pads too. Yeah, wearing knee pads is diabolical.
Just picked up
not wearing knee pads,
that
is not wearing
go anywhere in that picture break. Heritage Cup on the line, King up 1 decision to none, and it was Charlie Dempsey who said King's name on that cup is a disgrace.
I can tell you this, Charlie.
So wait, when did he get a pin? I didn't even see the pin.
Out of character and lose this thing, Vic. I'm gonna tell you right now.
I need a replay on that pin.
Just a bit.
Well, Dempsey believes he dropped the ball like Mark Andrews for the NQCC when it came to holding
reversal of the whip.
Cup, which I guess you could argue.
Arm drag from Lexus King.
I'm a Steelers fan, and I feel bad that you piled on that poor guy.
Thought Regal did, but who knows? I just noticed that with Dempsey, no knee pads. No knee pads.
Lexus King, a Bengals fan, so we just covered the entire AFC North, is right now in control, just over a minute off the clock here in round number 3.
And what I'm seeing right now thus far from
the pin happened with about 20 seconds left in the last round. Oh, okay. Interesting.
And Tavion Heights on the outside, barking at Lexus King, and Dempsey may have just turned this matchup around just like that.
Dempsey is a master at allowing himself to become uncomfortable if it eventually puts him in a
looks like Lexus King is a little gassed.
That was a very innovative move. I'm gonna tell you,
King did the teabag pin? Okay. Deadlift German, whoa. And he kicked out. Yeah, Lexus is looking a little gassed.
That he has taken a step forward. He was waiting for Dempsey to follow the rules.
Like I said, not just to chip off the old block.
Look at this. Oh, look at the position of King.
I don't like his arm like that. That is nasty.
Mid-ring.
Pain shooting through the body. Dempsey right now hooking that arm back. Submission is locked in, cranking on
this
the
is
neck,
nasty.
cranking on the left shoulder, and now just fists right to the forehead. And nice counter.
Oh, Lexus goes for a pin and gets a 2 count there.
Strikes to the bridge of King goes.
Oh, right on the butt.
Cover.
I think King got a little arrogant, didn't hook the leg.
Didn't hook the leg.
Too much left in the tank.
I don't think he had enough to hook the leg.
That could be the situation, Book. You could be absolutely right about that.
King is 1 decision away from retaining the Heritage Cup. Under 50 seconds left now in round number 3, and you start to wonder. Charlie Dempsey has been in this position plenty of times. Half and half was countered. Charlie Dempsey trying to turn things around. He just turned King off.
Oh! Double underhook. Bridge. He got it. We're tied up with 31 seconds left.
Charlie Dempsey has scored the second fall.
There's 31 seconds left in the round, and it's tied up now. That was nice.
Again, you're looking around. There is
Lexis King has nobody in his corner.
He's going to lose it. King has lost his cool.
Got to remember all the work you've done, Lexis. Don't beat that.
King is going to cheat to win.
I can't believe a guy who's so worried about people's perception would go out in public with my facial hair carved up like that. Here comes Dempsey. Nobody home in the corner.
I don't even know where to transition off that one, Graves. And look at King trying to light up.
Oh my God, dragon screw leg whips.
And that was gnarly.
Oh my God, they make me cringe.
Starting to smell some blood in the water, and he goes right back into a submission. He's got it locked in, but look at that
front chancellery from Dempsey on Lexis King. Lexis King back to his feet, but still in that front face lock. Turns it into a suplex. Very nicely done.
Suplex right there, pulled it off by Lexis King.
That was a nice suplex.
You're talking about Charlie Dempsey. He did pick up the pace in this third round.
It's round number 4. We're knotted at 1. I know where you were going. We're all right. We're getting into it. This has been fast and furious action. Everything NXT you come to expect.
Shoulder block.
And now King looking to push the pace. Has Dempsey a little
It's like when Jericho took that dragon screw from Dax the other week. Not natural way to fall. Yeah, I don't like the dragon screw. It makes you either bend your knee at an awkward angle, as Lexis King gets a 2 count. You either bend your knee at an awkward angle or you jam your knee coming down. I don't like it. It's not fun.
Leaving his feet.
Big cross body.
Another near fall.
Lexis King, he can't let this get away from him. Goes for a super kick, block from Dempsey, traps the leg, a leg trap German suplex.
Style, he trapped the knee behind his own leg. And King right now
yeah, he's desperate. He's gonna go for those brass knucks.
And we know what's in there. It's the brass knuckles. Dempsey trying to come back over.
Dropped him on his dome.
Chicken wing.
Crossface chicken wing from Dempsey.
He had his fingertips locked.
Oh, whoa, come on. What? That was an assist right there.
Here comes King. Whoa!
Yo, Lexis King. What the hell?
All of the no quarter catch.
Lexis King turning into Flying Brian.
I mean, the people are getting behind Lexis King, Vic.
Well, hey! Miles Bourne just paid for his trouble. King back in inside.
Oh no, Charlie Dempsey with the roll up.
King able to kick out.
Lexis King kicks out. Dempsey with another roll up. Kicks out again.
Under 30 seconds left here in round number 4. Time becoming the enemy.
Oh!
Well done, King.
Oh!
The official was tied up in the corner.
That's legal.
King
That's
went
legal.
low.
Rockabye, baby.
The referee didn't see
Rockabye.
the low blow, the coronation, and
wow! Lexis King back to his old ways.
The winner, and still the NXT Heritage Cup
wow!
Lexis King.
Well, there was no doubt about what we just saw, Graves.
I knew he was a dirt bag.
To the regal area of Dempsey.
Oh no!
Controversial ending to this matchup, guys. Fake your victory lap, Lexis King. Here we see the.
All right, here's the first fall that I missed.
Reverse the sunset flip attempt. Familiarity between these.
I didn't see this.
Benefited King in that instance.
All right, and here's Dempsey with that bridge. That was a beautiful bridge.
Butterfly suplex with a bridge. Almost.
Man.
Almost swung things into the favor of Charlie Dempsey, but King took advantage of the situation, and to that, I say kudos. Well done, young man.
Wow.
Coordination and skill.
The referee did not see what had happened, and for the Heritage Cup champion,
He cheated. He's back to his old ways.
Is going to have some explaining to do.
Lash and Jakar, y'all putting that work to become #1 contenders because, of course, y'all want to shout at our titles.
Bougie Bully. I see you bringing the size and power, girl. And Miss Jackson, if you're nasty. I see you bringing the athleticism, but I think y'all might have forgot who the Glow and the EST are, because nobody does those things better than us.
So y'all better bring all that plus more next week in Atlanta if y'all want to try to take these titles off of
Oh, wait,
us.
I got to do the predictions. Here's Carmen Petrovic.
Next week, getting hotter by the moment. Hey, Nick Owens was standing, but I had a couple other buddies paying attention.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
All right, so let's see how it broke down. Let's see who won that one.
We have got from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Carmen Petrovic.
Well, Graves, we'll have to talk about that.
Mike gets 500 points. So shout out to Mike.
Separated from each other earlier tonight. There's no one to separate them right now. This matchup is sponsored by Progressive.
Carmen and Jada, okay.
Round one, live next on
Like that. Carmen and Jada, I'm doing the channel point predictions now, so don't worry. Don't get angry. Don't try to kill me. Winner, winner. Mike with the 500 points. Don't worry, I'm getting the other ones up before I can give you your dollar bills. And Jada Parker. Hi, Miss Parker. There you go. This one's kind of tough to pick. I don't know who you're going to pick. You can either go with Carmen, you can go with Jada. It's going to be a tough one. But once again, Mike getting the channel points for the last match. So congratulations to Mike. You're the man. Hold up. I'm trying to get the right button. Here you go, Mike.
Here comes the money.
Grab the dollar bills, Mike.
Money talk.
Grab them all.
Comes the money.
Grab all the dollar bills, Mike. Look at that one right there. Grab that one. Grab that one. Grab that one. Hey, Mike, I don't know if you saw the news, but our boy CC Sabathia is a first ballot Hall of Famer. So shout out to CC Sabathia. Whoa, Toasty. Shout out to CC Sabathia for being a first ballot Hall of Famer. Man already said it. When he goes into the Hall of Fame, he's wearing that Yankee cap. So we got another Yankee in the Hall of Fame. Gotta have the most in the Hall of Fame by now. Gotta have the most in the Hall of Fame. Like I said, we're recording a new episode of the Ringside Rundown podcast tomorrow. So if you have a question for us, a wrestling related question you want myself and Shay to answer on the podcast, make sure you drop your questions there, or you can do so in the Discord. Hop up in the Discord, hit the green check mark, and then go over to the podcast content section and go to the podcast questions and drop your question there, and we'll answer it. I can't believe Ichiro wasn't unanimous. That's right. That is kind of weird. That is kind of weird that Ichiro wasn't unanimous, even though he should have got in. It's kind of weird Manny Ramirez didn't get voted in. I didn't see Manny Ramirez get voted in. Andy Pettit somehow, for the guy who, for I think he still holds the record for like most playoff wins or most World Series wins, and he's not in the Hall of Fame. He can't get a vote for the Hall of Fame. Kind of weird. David Wright. I mean, David Wright, I could understand. AP still has that steroid stink on him. AP. Andy Pettit still has the steroid. Most people forgotten that Andy Pettit did the steroids. Most people forgot that Andy Pettit did the steroids. Most people didn't realize, who else? Jason Giambi. David Wright was injured too much, but he kind of carried that Mets team. When he was on the Mets, yeah, I thought you meant the writers. I was like, AP. I was like, huh? But I got it now. I just feel like for what David Wright, and I don't really care for David Wright. I just thought it was surprising, you know. But like David Wright, oh, everybody's like, oh my God, he's like Don Mattingly. Not even close. You can't put Don Mattingly and David Wright in the same sentence.
The ultimate
free
in the iTunes App
Store. Oh my God.
The more we talk about it, just Mr. Chase, we know what you're going through, bro.
That's why we're not mad about you walking out on us a few weeks ago.
Oh my God, Mike, that was so loud.
Just break up now. All tag teams just end in heartbreak. You really should just be looking out for yourself.
Not this tag team, Mr. Chase.
Thank you for the 50 bits, Mike.
Come on, bro. Sorry. We're still not mad. You can hang out.
Jesus Christ, that was loud.
Don't you ever get on your
Hey, Mr. Chase! You, my friend, are a total badass.
Which is why I'd like to take this time to acknowledge I was a badass. I know I've been Mr. Chase, you was there. So I would just like to apologize.
Hey, that's the guy that got destroyed by Braun Breaker.
But it doesn't have to be.
And her opponent from Port St. Lucie, Florida, Jada Parker.
Looks like Jada Parker's got her own entrance theme.
Meet your favorite WWE superstars in Indianapolis Thursday through Sunday of Royal Rumble weekend. Now with more talent and appearance times added. Tickets on sale now. Follow the QR code or go to RoyalRumblePhotos.com to purchase. Now I think we can all agree, Booker, I'll start with you. There's a lot of tension in the women's locker room.
It's always been that way, Vic. Ever since I've been in this business, the locker room has been that way. But you know what it is? I think it's competition. I like it.
All
That's
right.
healthy.
I'm enjoying a different type of tension between Carmen Petrovic and Ashanti the Adonis. I gotta be honest, you guys know how much I love love.
Well, you do love love, and for Carmen and Ashanti, you call them fire and ice.
Cal Dixon was not sympathetic, was not a sympathetic character on NXT Level Up. He was teamed up with Finley's kid, and they were a pair of royal dicks. Really? I heard that they're rebranding Level Up to be, NXT Evolve, and they're having Gabe Sapolsky be the guy to run it. He was the guy that was in charge. He created Evolve. I think he co-created Ring of Honor. So he's going to be running it. That's what I read. The report is they're just basically rebranding Level Up to be NXT Evolve. Again, that's just a report. I could be wrong. It's available on the internet. I don't have secret sources. Carmen Petrovic with a face buster only gets a 1 count. As you see, they're running down the card for Saturday night's main events. And I'll be on stream here for Saturday night's main events. And I'll also be doing dual commentary with JDK nonstop. So hopefully you guys are looking forward to that. Jada Parker has Carmen in the electric chair position on her shoulders. Oh my word, that looked like it hurt.
And Jada just getting back to her feet, trying to shake.
I just assumed Level Up was dead because of the Netflix deal and no WWE network to show it. Yeah, I don't know. That's what I heard. I heard that they're rebranding it to be called NXT Evolve, and that Gabe Sapolsky is going to be the guy running it and overseeing it. But again, it could just be hearsay. You know how those internet reporters are. I don't know. Oh, Jada. Oh.
Here we go, the Tigers, man.
You've been busy.
He dropped it on her. God damn. I don't know if you saw the beef between wrestling reporters. Well, not wrestling reporters. One reporter, Sean Ross Sapp, and a Twitter user.
that little forearm shiver.
I love that high step by Jada. I love anything Jada does. I think Jada's fantastic.
Last year, our next premium live event, of course, is Vengeance Day, February 15th.
Carmen's pretty good too.
Would love to be in the nation's capital. Tickets on sale now. Ticketmaster.com.
Great reversal by Parker, weaving through.
Woo!
High impact, center of the ring, cover, count, and Petrovic able to kick out. You know, Corey, what does it say to the universe when someone like Bayley brings up your name, like she said Jada Parker earlier tonight?
Well,
look
at
that.
It means that Bayley's paying attention, because Bayley, as we look again at this fantastic modified neck breaker.
You read about it? Did you listen to it? Did you listen to the whole like 10-minute snippet of it that was posted online? Because I did. I thought it was fantastic.
Is a threat. Inside cradle here.
Oh, baby. You know,
kick out from Jada.
We put that much stock in what Bayley says, because just a few months ago she was praising Roxanne Perez. Now she want to take it all
I agree.
back.
What a disgusting hypocrite, Book.
Well, look, you guys have to get on the same page when it comes to Bayley, because Roxanne Perez is not
Petrovic back on the electric chair position. Oh no, you gotta read or you gotta listen to the Twitter space deal. They had a little Twitter space deal. It's hilarious, hilarious.
Not unbiased, that's BS. And right back in comes Petrovic, lighting up right now. Jada
Nice.
Parker, a big clothesline.
Beautiful tornado clothesline right there.
And setting her sights. It's Petrovic charging right back in.
Sling blade.
The shing blade. Is it enough to put down Parker in the center of the ring, and another
Nope.
near fall? What a matchup between these two. Great decision made by our general manager, Ava.
Would it be the shing blade because of the sound that a blade
Woo!
makes when you pull it out of the sheath?
That's it.
Yeah,
That's
shing,
it.
She's part of the shing squad. That's her thing, is she's trying to get back to her feet, just getting pulled up. by
The
Miss
shing
Parker.
squad.
And Jada planning. Petrovic.
Jada Parker don't play.
Uh-oh,
Vic.
get ready. Here comes the hypnotic whip check.
What the hell?
Jordan.
What?
Jordan, the matchup continuing. Petrovic from behind. Petrovic pulls a fast one.
What?
Here's your winner, Carmen Petrovic.
What?
Universe absolutely stunned. And while there might be love in the air, there's no love here. Jordan showing she isn't going to be pushed around anymore.
Wow.
Oh, laugh. What's that then?
Did you see what Naomi and Bianca said earlier?
Yes, I heard it. I seen it all. Hold on.
775 channel points go to Carmen Petrovic. Both of you guys had Carmen winning?
Do you understand how big your match is?
Wait, you both had Carmen on there winning?
Why wouldn't we? I didn't think you did. Not only do you guys have the chance
Is Kalani turning heel? It sure does look that way.
You guys have the opportunity to bring those titles back to NXT, the best women's division in the world.
Dang, so
You and Jeff, apparently,
You're right.
on the
This is
same
biggest
page.
match of our career. And I get to go to my hometown, my city, ATL, and compete in front of my friends, my family. And we get to step in the ring with two former world champs.
And even if they are two of the most accomplished women in WWE history, the Bougie Bully and Miss Jackson, we're gonna bring that action. Because when we do, you all could get a chance at those titles.
Gigi, did you hear that?
Oh, I did, and I like the sound of it too.
I like Tatum and Gigi together. I think that's a good tandem.
You're right. Let's bring it in, ladies. We're gonna bring those titles to NXT.
Well, those two teams will take center stage inside
Wow.
center stage in Atlanta. WWE
Next
Women's
week,
Tag
Atlanta,
Team
center
Championships
stage.
on the line next week live here on NXT. And when we talk about championships, we have our third championship matchup still to come. There is the challenger, Eddie Thorpe, getting ready for the biggest.
I'm not big on Eddie Thorpe. I think
The champion getting ready for the first
how you feel about Danny Garcia, Mike, is how I feel about Eddie Thorpe. I gotta figure out why it doubles like that, but God, that's hilarious. Yeah, how you feel about Danny Garcia and like, yeah, that's how I feel about Eddie Thorpe. I'm just like, the guy does nothing for me. Like, I can't buy into him being in this position to be OBA FEMI's first opponent for the NXT championship. I just can't buy into it. Thorpe and Garcia, same low energy for me. I mean, I like Danny Garcia. But I mean, I don't know, man. Like, yeah, Thorpe just doesn't do it for me. He just doesn't do anything for me. I can even say, like, NXT did something with Lexis King that AEW wasn't able to do with Brian Pillman Jr. and at least make him interesting. You know? But we still got less than...
Gabriella says we're down here for the gabagool. The gabagool.
Tony Gabagool, Graham. It's nothing but fat and nitrates.
Gabagool. Over here.
Forward ham, salami, gabagool.
Taking the gabagool and shit out of the fridge.
Let's get back to that gabagool.
Gabagool. All this from a slice of gabagool. The gabagool.
Я думаю, что ей уже не
Gabagool.
лежит в больнице. Доктора говорят, цирроз печени.
You know, I read a joke tweet today that says the president is going to sign an executive order for us to change the name of Capicola to Gabagool, and it'll be officially recognized as Gabagool because it's cooler to say. That got me. Gabagool. Thank you for playing that, Mike. I appreciate it. Just waiting for NXT to get back into the action. They're trying to tempt me with this Popeyes commercial. They're fucking nuts. Popeyes commercial went crazy. AEW star Saraya and Falling in Reverse Ronnie Radke have split up after 6 years. Oh, great. Cool. Who gives a shit? Nobody fucking cares about Ronnie Radke, that fucking loser. You are on fire with your retweets today thanks to the circus from day one of Donnie's return. Brother, you don't live here.
Guys, let's go back to
you don't live here.
Which led to this tag team.
You don't live here.
It was, of course,
you live in Canada. Like, I mean, Canada's got their own problems, but not like this. Not like this.
Oh, we're already kicking off between these four.
All right, I'm doing the predictions. I don't know which way to go with this one.
And I just looked up from my monitor. Sean Spears almost looks, you know, excited that this is going on. Just an odd look on the face of Sean Spears as bodies are hitting the floor, chaos is picking up, and these four are picking up right where they left off.
All right.
And Booker, to use your phrase, let these men throw some hands.
The fight, Vic. This right here.
There you go.
Referee trying to get some order. Finally, we get a bell.
There you go. Leave your channel point predictions for the family, Luca Crucifino and Stacks, or the weirdos, Brooks Jensen and whatever that other weirdo's name is. They're both weirdos.
Crucifino were fully prepared. They spent enough time around the dog. This is the underboss we're talking about.
It certainly is. Now the
yeah, but
competition for Axiom heading to TNA this Thursday, defending tag team titles.
It was whatever. It was the salute everybody else is saying it was, Mike. It was what everybody else is saying it was.
Put them right in their own championship contention.
Luca Crucifino off the ropes with a boot to the side of the head. Brooks Jensen ends up on the apron, blocks Luca Crucifino from doing anything, but can't stop Stacks from hitting that springboard dropkick.
The underboss in control, and what are they looking for now?
Stacks off the ropes, arm drag, tope.
Tensions, of course,
very nicely done.
You're back here in the Performance Center. We see this replay. Tensions are extremely high among everybody in NXT.
Listen, when business is red hot as it is right now from WWE, whether it be Raw, SmackDown, NXT, it's all about making your own opportunities. It's about getting people to pay
big
attention
knee
to
lift
you
from
and what
Luca.
you do, so you can show them why you are the best at what it is that you do.
Tripped up is Stacks by Brooks.
That's what Jensen and Vance are going to do. To sort of
I guess this guy's last name is Vance.
Look at Spears yelling at Nico Vance, and Vance
Nico Vance.
the former collegiate
Nico Vance. I gotta remember that. Holy shit, Nico Vance. Calm down. You didn't have to whip him that hard.
For Nico Vance.
I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, gentlemen. Nico Vance makes me physically uncomfortable just being around him. I saw him lurking around the Performance Center earlier today. The guy freaks me out.
Brooks Jensen, the son of Bull Buchanan. If you guys remember Bull Buchanan from Right to Censor. Bull Buchanan. Brooks Jensen gets the cover and only gets a 2 count.
I'm glad Booker brought that up because you've known Spears for a very long time.
Longer than I care to admit, but you're absolutely right.
Oh my God. That can separate your shoulder.
For a long time. Cover here by Vance. Notice Vance looking over his shoulder towards Spears, almost for approval or direction.
Look at this, look at this.
As we look again at this.
Oh!
And I bring that back up against about Shawn Spears because what has he been able to say? How has he been able to sway the minds of Vance and Brooks?
Nico got booted off his college football team for fighting with teammates. Of course he did. It makes a lot of sense. I wonder who started those fights because he doesn't look like a guy you want to start fights with. Nico tags in Brooks Jensen. Stacks gets tagged in. Stacks takes out both men.
Now is the underboss taking over. Down goes Vance. Well, only one. He didn't fully connect with Brooks
Insecurity
Jensen.
on Brooks Jensen.
Just got rocked. And again, we're looking around. There is no Tony D'Angelo. The underboss trying to lead the charge here for the family. Jensen holding on, locking in a submission, holding up in Stacks right now, fighting 2-on-1.
Super hold applied. Stacks able to find an escape, but from the second row,
whoa!
Drop kick
Stacked.
Both opponents.
All right, Stacks, okay.
Not able to get back to his feet yet. Stacks right now going at it alone. Luca trying to regroup, and who can blame him? Because this Nico Vance is turning some heads here tonight. And Vance trying to.
Oh, Luca Crucifino cuts off Nico Vance.
The super kick. It's 2-on-1 now for the family.
Brooks Jensen stops his momentum, dumps Luca Crucifino to the outside. Oh, that looked like it hurt. That looked like it hurt.
Looking for that backslide. Nico Vance made the tag. Legal. Stacks didn't realize who the legal man is.
Rolling kick.
Heel kick from Jensen. Right back in.
Whoa.
What a lariat.
Yikes.
Vance. Good night. Jensen. Vance victorious.
Shawn Spears Weirdos get the win.
Here are your winners. The team of Brooks Jensen and Nico Vance.
That looked
One
crazy.
word to describe this duo teaming for the first time, Graves. Impressive.
That finishing sequence looked nuts. Mike correctly guessing that Shawn Spears is Weirdos. We're gonna get the win tonight.
Upside down, inside out. Good night, Stacks. And I don't know what Spears is telling these gentlemen, but he's got a dangerous, dangerous team on his hands.
So congratulations to Mike for getting another channel point prediction correct.
Nathan, Axiom, we saw you
again.
at TNA Genesis on Sunday.
Shawn Spears Weirdos, Nico Vance,
tag team title defense.
and Brooks Jensen getting the dub, and Mike getting some channel points, getting 930 channel points. Grab the dumbbells, Mike. Grab them. Get yourself some new shoes. Get yourself some new clothes. I mean, you did pick up a beanie and a hoodie. You know, I'm paying you the money. You're getting the money. It's getting into your account.
We got next to you two not understand. You took a field trip to TNA and forgot about us? Boys,
Yoshiki and Nomura.
Exactly. You call yourself the best, but you're touching us?
Briggs,
and Nomura and Briggs going after Fraxium, perhaps?
Title match and actually deserving one. Besides, who'd you ever beat?
Man, mira esto mocoso. You think all about last week? What's up?
More fighting. Sure, more calamity. More chaos.
Absolute chaos.
Why not? Ethan Page addresses the NXT universe. Yes, that's what we need to see. Ethan Page addressing the NXT universe. Can't wait for that. I don't know why I did that. I'm sorry.
Here we go. Money talk.
I thought that shut off the scene. Backstage isn't safe in NXT. The NXT parking lot isn't safe. No part of NXT is actually safe. Just letting you guys know, we're also multi-streaming on YouTube. So if you want to help me out, show me some love on the YouTube, throw a little like on there. And if you throw a like on there, usually what happens is it helps the algorithm show me off to other people that might be interested in the stream. So if you're on YouTube, consider throwing a like. I got to double check because sometimes the streaming doesn't actually work, but it looks to be working, everything working too good. So you got 3 minutes to wait till Paige to speak. What to do with 3 minutes? Well, we got plenty of time. Let's play a video, why don't we? Let's find a good video. It was working when I threw a like. Yeah, it looks like it's still working now, so we're still good to go. We're still good to go. Just looking for a good enough video to play that won't get me in too much trouble on YouTube. Hey, remember that time Adam Pearce went crazy on Ronda Rousey? Let's check that out. I feel like there was some truth to that. It always struck me as there was some truth to that sentiment from Adam Pearce. Maybe not necessarily just for him, but all the WWE. I don't know. It's just me. Like, they didn't vibe. They didn't vibe with Miss Ronda Rousey. And we're back to NXT. Dion Lennox is not happy.
Anyway, over here, back to what I was saying. I think Spears has crushed me. Or he's delusional. I don't know which one.
Listen, we can go on and on, all right? But I got places to be.
Right.
Okay?
Sorry. Got Reva now.
What if Izzy Dame is Tony D'Angelo's Gumar?
Look, I was trying to get out there, but Izzy, she just kept talking and talking. What do you want me to do? How'd you fellas go?
We lost. Yeah, we were waiting for you to come out. We were starting to get worried about you. Spears was out
what
there
if
with his
that's
guys.
the case? Izzy Dame is Tony D'Angelo's Gumar.
Izzy kept talking. What do you want me to do?
Okay? T, we needed you.
Stacks, you've been the underboss for 2 years now, okay? You can figure it out on your own.
2 years now.
You know, guys, I gotta agree.
You've been the underboss for 2 years.
Can't rely on the Don to do all the heavy lifting for him. The Don can't be babysitting everybody all the time.
Oh, it's
He's
hard
got a
to argue,
point.
but one thing that is not hard to argue is the attitude and the actions of All Ego Ethan Page.
Let's see what Ethan Page has to say. He's out here breaking jaws. She said a couple times we're even now. I don't know what debt she owed him. Yeah, what debt did Izzy Dame owe Tony D'Angelo, huh? Huh?
I didn't want to have to do
Feels very Gumarish. It feels very Gumarish.
I was riding high after All Ego finally shook hands with the final boss.
All Ego looks like American Psycho, but he's Canadian.
Some moral high ground.
He's from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada.
still.
But he looks like American Psycho.
I never knew I'd enjoy the sound of human bones breaking.
What a
You
weirdo.
screaming out in pain. Just like Cedric Alexander.
He's Dexter. Yeah, that's a good, yeah.
Now, Javon, you must never want to speak normal again.
The young OG, he's back.
Why else would you come to the ring in the state?
He's back.
I blasted you in the face one time, and I drew blood. This is your last warning. The next time we cross paths, it won't just be one punch. I won't stop.
He looks creepy.
You saw it, right?
Yes.
No, you're not looking. You saw it, bro.
I see it.
No, I need Ethan Page.
Javon, oh no! Listen, I get it, but
How
your
are you
jaw is
gonna
still
fight him
broken.
with
You
no
nearly
jaw?
broke it last week, and when I talked to medical, you are anything but cleared.
Not cleared.
Come on, bro.
But he is.
What's up,
What's up, nephew? Look, listen, don't worry about it next week. I'll get even for both of us when it comes to Ethan Page. Promise.
All right, cool.
At least they're doing something with Cedric. Hey! A-Town Down Under. Everybody's coming through.
As the NXT general manager. Hey, amazing. Way better than Nick Aldis, that's for sure. And she's not just a general manager. She's the final boss of NXT right here. I like you way more than The Rock. I just...
Appreciate it all, but we were all set for next week, so why are you guys here now?
Yeah, we were, but, you know, we're good guys. We wanted to personally say thank you for allowing the winner of the NXT Championship match tonight to get the Grayson Waller rub next week on the Grayson Waller effect.
Ah, Grayson Waller effect.
My hometown, Atlanta, A-Town, putting it down. And, you know, I gotta say, I'm actually a pretty big, we're actually a pretty big deal in Atlanta.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
Ava, if you could just, you know, get some extra security, get a deal here. And we're already here. Maybe we could watch the main event tonight. We won't do anything. We're just here to watch some wrestling. We love wrestling.
Yeah, I don't believe that. Next week is shaping up to be a pretty good show. Bianca Belair, Naomi defending the Women's Tag Team Championships against the Meta Girls, Last Legend, Jakara Jackson. Looks pretty good. Also a match, Bayley is going to be in NXT again. Bayley and Julia teaming up to take on the Roxanne and Cora Jade.
Center stage.
Nice.
This matchup got personal in a hurry. The former NXT champion
Trick Williams versus Wesley. This feels like a PLE.
Who will join A-Town Down Under? We're going to find out in moments as the NXT champion, whomever that
Could you imagine OBA FEMI on the Grayson Waller effect?
Tickets on sale now. Ticketmaster.com for NXT Live in Atlanta.
Lash Legend still does nothing for me. I think her partner is a better performer. I think, Jeff, what it is, I think the larger, more physical, muscle-bound female performers are not your thing. I think that's what it is. I think you have a particular type of pro wrestler that you enjoy, and I think you have a particular type of pro wrestler that you don't enjoy. Who's Eddie Thorpe? Eddie Thorpe getting no love as usual. Oh man. Yeah, but I think that's what it is, because if you look at it, all the ones that you hate have some sort of physical prowess that you seem to really they all have that one thing, you know? They're all big, they're all powerful, they're all very strong. I like Rhea and Bianca, but it's different. Like Jade, Nia, and Lash Legend, particularly Jade and Lash Legend, are close to, if not 6 feet tall. just ridiculously strong. I feel like because you like the Joshi wrestlers, and a lot of the Joshi wrestlers are smaller in stature, a lot quicker. Their moves are based on technicality and speed and efficiency rather than power and, you know, physicality. I think you have a particular type. That's what I'm seeing. It makes sense. It makes sense. You like what you like, you know? It is what it is. I worry that, like, what's going to happen is these new crop of ladies are going to come up from NXT. Could you imagine if Stephanie, Giulia, Jada, Sol Ruka, who else? Could you imagine a big crop of ladies, Roxanne, they all come up at the same time? Zarya doesn't, like, Zarya, you know what I'm realizing about Zarya is, like, Zarya's big and strong, but in comparison to someone like Lash Legend or like a Jade Cargill or even a Jordan Grace, she's a little bit smaller. I thought she was actually kind of like, you know, big kind of, and then like, I'm not saying like that lady can literally probably lift up 4 times the amount of weight that I could ever lift up in my life. She could probably do more with weights than I could ever do, but I'm just saying in terms of look, you know, from the fucking untrained, normal fat person brain that I have, I feel like she's on like the smaller end. And I would like to see more of what she can do. I feel like they haven't showcased her enough. When was the last time she was on? It's been like 2 weeks or so, 2-3 weeks since she's been on the show. I would love to see more Zarya. I think we need to see more Zarya. I think Stephanie should take the NXT North American Championship title off of Fallon because they haven't really done anything with Fallon with it, and put it on Stephanie and then build up Stephanie versus Zarya. Zarya has had the least shown out of the big 3 they brought in. Yeah. I don't know why. I don't know why that's been the case. I have no clue as to why that's been the case. But it is very interesting. Just waiting for the commercials to wrap up. Mike has like a 5-second overrun because he's in Canadian land. It's almost like they're treating Zarya as an attraction instead of a superstar. I mean, what's the difference? You know? Hey, it's DDP.
Hall of Famer DDP, ready like the rest of us for our championship main event on NXT.
Hey, it's Mike's favorite NXT superstar, EDDY THORPE.
And here comes
like they're saving
challenger.
her appearances for special occasions instead of a weekly superstar.
I, for one, have a great deal of respect for EDDY THORPE because EDDY THORPE made his own luck. A great man once said, controversy creates cash. Sure,
all right, let me do these channel points. Let me do the predictions.
But EDDY THORPE is exactly where he wants to be. It creates cash, it creates opportunity.
You guys really don't like EDDY THORPE.
A brand new NXT champion.
Sometimes you got to make your own breaks, and me personally, win by any means necessary.
You two on the same page. I mean, this is going to be a long championship match for me, sitting here in between you. Wise Man also said, checks in championships.
That's right.
Oh, yeah, man.
Booker is ridiculous.
Quite the journey for our champion. From Nigeria to the University of Alabama, from an NIL athlete, Corey, to NXT champion.
And as the ruler of NXT stomps his way to the ring, we must all acknowledge,
I mean, he looks like a world champion.
Dominance personified.
3 championship
No, wrong culture. Completely wrong culture. Do not make that mistake, Mike.
Saturday, 8/7 Central on NBC.
Don't forget to vote your channel points. OBA FEMI, Eddie Thorpe. I know Mike is voting for Eddie Thorpe.
Booker, you and I were talking.
I always did prefer the likes of Alexa Bliss, Becky, AJ Lee over the powerhouses. There are some powerhouses I like though, and the ones I don't like, it's not just that they're powerhouses. I'm sure it's not just that they're powerhouses. I'm just finding a common denominator, basically.
For one fall is for the NXT Championship. Introducing the challenger from Reno, Nevada, weighing in at 223 pounds, Eddie Thorpe.
No, don't boo me, no.
From Lagos, Nigeria, weighing in at 310 pounds, he is the NXT
Throw this dork into the rafters.
OBA
Off the conversation you had earlier,
Oh
Corey,
man,
you said that you
that
saw
is
this
tough.
day coming from the first time you saw Oba as the conquering ruler of NXT.
I mean, you don't see too many like Oba come along.
I don't like her look. I haven't seen enough of her to judge her ability, but she's just not my type. I think she's vastly improved in the ring, and she's starting to understand that her size, the fact that she's almost 6 feet tall, has the athletic background from the WNBA, and she has the charisma. She could be a great WWE talent, I think.
Thorpe right now striking quickly. That was a big German suplex out of the corner, and he's following it up with devastation. And he's trying to put Femi away quick. Title's on the line, and a kick out as Oba able to
Give us Oba Femi versus Gunther at Mania. I want to see Oba Femi versus literally every single wrestler you can think of. Holy shit. He just killed Eddie Thorpe.
And Oba his first championship defense, and look to you.
Wow.
We know he was North American champion. You were a TV champion. You were a United States champion, but it was different. It had to be when you were defending the champion.
Wow.
Vic, you're not a true champion until you actually go out there and defend it one time in the middle of that square circle. Oba
Oh my God.
With that.
And it was Thorpe who attacked Oba
Femi, please.
Admitted to beating up Thorpe in Los Angeles.
I want Oba Femi versus Braun. I want Oba Femi versus Jacob Fatu. I can keep going if you want me to.
Trying to create some space right here.
Guys, here's the problem. If you're Eddie Thorpe, yeah, you created your own luck. You made your
Ooh.
own opportunity. But what do you do with it? You may only get this one, and right now, Oba looks ready for war.
You know what? The thing is, Eddie Thorpe, all he wanted was a shot, Vic. All he wanted, excuse me.
Eddie Thorpe with the Gamangiri.
All he needed was that one shot. And this could be it.
Drop kick.
You might be right,
Sends
Booker. I'm
Oba Femi off the apron into the floor.
Talk about Eddie Thorpe all the time. He has a record of 22-8-1.
I think Oba Femi can be what they wanted Keith Lee to
Who
be.
is he looking at right now? He's peeking up.
That's what I think. I think they see Oba Femi as, oh, this is what we wanted Keith Lee to be, and then Keith Lee happened to Keith Lee. So I don't know. That's just the way I see it. I don't know about you guys, but the reason I say that is because all of the guys that you mentioned, Oba versus Fatu, Oba versus Reigns, Oba versus Sheamus, Oba versus Braun Breaker, those are all the same sort of matches you would want to see if you had a healthy Keith Lee, right? You know? And then like on top of that, Oba Femi is the guy that I say, why do we need a Why do we need a Brock Lesnar? We don't need Brock Lesnar. We have OBA FEMI. We literally have OBA FEMI. We don't need Brock Lesnar. So I think that's the appealing part of OBA FEMI. If they keep just giving him that little bit of seasoning they are doing every week, he's going to be a mega star. What the heck happened to Keith Lee? He like disappeared. I don't know for certain, so don't quote me on this as fact. I think what happened is he got long COVID, and it really fucked up his respiratory health. And I don't think he's well enough to be cleared to wrestle breathing-wise, respiratory-wise. I think respiratory-wise, he's not up to par in terms of wrestling. It's a really weird thing because he's not the only person that had breathing issues. Luchasaurus ended up getting a really bad case of pneumonia that almost took him out. That like almost like collapsed his lung. I haven't seen an update for Luchasaurus, but they were talking like it's serious enough to maybe have to consider retirement. So I don't know what the fuck is going on respiratory wise. Bray had long COVID, didn't he? I believe so. Again, I'm not I can't say if it's factual or not, but I think he did. The main thing what happened is that when he did contract it, it put a lot of strain on his heart. And he already had a heart condition. And the main thing was they wanted him to wear like a external pacemaker. He was supposed to wear an external pacemaker. And if he wore that external pacemaker, he would still be here to this day. But he didn't wear that external pacemaker just one time. And that's what did it. So yeah, man, it's not anything to mess with, that's for sure. Not anything to mess with. All right, ladies and gentlemen, for the last bit of the stream, you're going to get hit with a block of Twitch advertisements. If you would like to avoid those advertisements for the next stream and also support the channel, plus get incentives like 15% off the Ringside Rundown merchandise store, cool emotes to use in chat, and a special section of our Discord opens up for you where you can watch the shows that I'm streaming as I am streaming them. You can do so by subscribing to the channel for $5.99 American, or I believe it's $8.95 Canadian if you're in Canada. I don't know the currency exchange. I'm not well versed on my currency exchange, although I should be because I got to get the fuck out of this country. Bad things are happening. I can't believe I had to say this, but OBA FEMI is fighting back against Eddie Thorpe. He backs Eddie Thorpe into the corner, starts clawing away at his sternum, hitting him with clubbing blows, short arm clothesline, big boot. OBA FEMI's cooking now, shoots Eddie off the ropes, side slam. Not looking good for Eddie Thorpe. You bet you can't EDM your way out of this one, buddy. Ooh. OBA FEMI is like a tank, bro. He just comes rumbling and bumbling, and oh my God, what a spine buster. Kick out from Eddie Thorpe there. But again, OBA FEMI is like an army tank coming at you.
We're down after this monstrous spine buster.
Wondering what Waller and Theory are thinking right now. I don't know. Is Austin Theory on
that spine buster is beautiful. Anything OBA FEMI. I think Thunderhawk asked earlier who was my favorite in NXT, and I had said the women, but I forgot to mention OBA FEMI. OBA FEMI is looking great. Oh.
Love it. Cover. Shoulders down. Title on the line. And a
kick out.
Look, we were talking about staying in close quarters with someone as powerful as OBA FEMI. You're a big MMA fan. Sometimes your technique can put down a bigger, stronger opponent.
Yeah, but that supernatural strength from OBA FEMI sometimes can overcome anything. Here we go.
We are getting deep waters into this matchup. Oba Femi right now taking the best shots from Thorpe, who's able to turn around.
Like a
and that stunner,
like a stun dog millionaire.
Down. Thorpe is up. Thorpe now trying to go to the top. He's got to risk it all. He's got to take a high risk for a major reward. Are we going to crown a new NXT champion tonight? Can Eddie Thorpe?
Whoa, what an elbow drop.
Into the cover.
What was that?
Another near fall. Unbelievable.
What was that elbow drop? Hold on a second. Look at this elbow drop.
Moving it right here. Check this big shot out right here.
Absolutely right, Booker. This is what we were talking about. Eddie made his own
It's crazy how few matches in ring time, how well Femi has taken to this. It's almost like he was destined to do this. You know?
On NXT, the NXT
maybe he was I think he was a fan for the longest time.
Like DDP,
you know?
Oba Femi in his first championship defense is going up against Eddie Thorpe, who is all game. Nice drop kick, took out the legs for a moment, trying for the DDT, countered, big boot rocked Oba. Oba now, is he able to hoist him? Can the challenger lift the champion? Devastating elbow from Oba Femi, who comes charging in, got caught.
Slingshot.
Give it up for Eddie Thorpe. This is what I've been talking about.
Thorpe's got to keep his foot on the gas. Coming back in for a second time, and he got caught. Uh-oh. Say that
Not
again.
good.
Oba didn't connect earlier.
Oh my God, what a choke slam.
He got all of it. Falls into the cover. And
Eddie Thorpe kicked out. How did he kick out of that choke slam? That's crazy.
You're kidding me. Talking about making up that opportunity. This opportunity of
amazing.
What a championship main event.
I think you hit it on the head, Mike. The fact that Oba Femi with such few ring time hasn't been able to put things together. He looks like the world champion. Oh!
The champion went into the post.
I guarantee you Ava's going to have to offer more opportunities Eddie Thorpe's way in the future.
Eddie Thorpe.
Drop kick from Eddie Thorpe.
And Oba Femi is in trouble. Femi again.
Big boot. Like a grazing blow, but Oba Femi catches him. Oh, buddy.
Oh, hail the ruler. Femi is fired up. And we know what's coming next. It's a fall from grace.
Oh my God.
A thunderous one. And Oba Femi.
Oba Femi. Woo! The way he folded him up.
The NXT champion, Oba.
Dominant.
Graves, what a main event.
Look at the unbelievable display of power from Oba Femi.
Look at the way he landed.
Oh! Title dreams tonight. The fall from grace and still
man.
the ruler of NXT, Oba Femi.
Oba Femi.
And Oba locking eyes with Waller.
High on the shoulders is an understatement.
Next week in Atlanta on the Grayson Waller effect.
Hey, it's Trick Williams.
You're back for more, right? Because there's more where that came from. Look out!
Oh! Eddie Thorpe tried to get a fast one in there.
Femi continues his dominant nature. Things are getting hot as we head to Atlanta next week live on NXT.
All right. Wow. What an episode of NXT. Goddamn. That was pretty fun. I like doing NXT live. I wish I could do the shows live as often, but, trying to do the podcast and other forms of content, kind of takes over things. But I'm glad I was able to do NXT live for you guys tonight. Hopefully you had fun tonight watching the show with me and hanging out. Thank you. Thank you very much for always supporting what I do and just having fun with me. That's the main thing, is I like the fact that you guys like to hang out with me and just chat wrestling with me for a little bit. So I really, really appreciate it. It was a good episode, chaos, and some really good matches. Yeah, a lot of things to build off of. Again, the women NXT's women's division has the best women's division in all of professional wrestling, I think. And it's only going to get better depending on, like, is Jordan Grace going to be there in NXT, or is she going to be on the main roster is another thing. Next week's show next week's show looks like a PLE. Next week's show looks like a PLE. It looks insane. So I can't wait to cover that when we have the chance. Again, we had to switch around the schedule to make sure the podcast works this week. So tomorrow, Shay and I will be recording a new episode of the Ringside Rundown podcast, and that'll be available for you guys on Thursday morning. Friday, I will be doing a live stream for SmackDown, and then Saturday, I will be doing a live stream for Saturday night's main event, and that one will feature dual commentary with myself and JDK Nonstop. Do not worry, this time we're going to make sure that it works so we can deliver that goodness for you. Last time was a little confusing. Don't forget to ask Shay about the Britt Baker situation. Well, did you submit your questions for the episode? Because, I mean, that's kind of what you're supposed to do. I mean, you're supposed to be the one asking the questions, not me. You're supposed to be the one asking the questions. I'm the host. I'm the host telling you that you're supposed to ask Shay about the Britt Baker situation, not me, because then that would just be like, that would do your job. Do your job, Jeff. What do you mean? I'm telling the host to remember to ask her. Well, I think Mike is gonna make sure that we get that done, because I think Mike wants to know as well. So I think that might have been included in Mike's questions. I'm not too sure, right, Mike? I tell you, the show. What's the show about? Well, you guys can ask us questions about pro wrestling. Well, make sure you ask her this question. Well, no, why don't you ask her? That's the whole point of this show. Check out the show right there. That is a Spotify link, but as you can see on the ticker, the show is available on multiple different places. If you need a place to find it, just hit us up. Here's our link tree that has our Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. I've been known to submit questions from time to time. You know, basically without Mike's questions, we probably wouldn't have a show. So thankful to Mike and everything he contributes to the podcast. And I know he's going to come hard for our next episode coming tomorrow. We're going to record it and it's going to drop on Thursday. So I know he's going to bring the heavy when it comes to the questions. So make sure you check that out. Hit the link tree if you need to find other places to find the podcast, or find us on social media where you can DM us to find a link for you. You can also hit us up on YouTube where you can find full episodes, highlights of the streams. You can also find highlights of the streams on TikTok. I need to have more than one question to submit it. I'll try to think of some. You know, Jeff, we always take your questions and we always love your input to the show. You never have to feel any sort of way. Just submit the dang questions and we will answer them on the show. But also, follow us on TikTok. Here's the tweet right here. If you need the tweet where to ask your question, you can either ask your question in that tweet, or you can hit up our Discord and ask us the question in the Discord. Whoa! Shout out to the Triple Threat Pod for that wonderful raid. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you guys so much for the follows. Sauce is a baller. Thank you for the follow. Don't Save Sahaj. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you guys so much. Shout out to the Triple Threat Pod for coming in with that raid. Thank you so very much.
Raiders detected. Welcome and enjoy your stay.
Welcome, Raiders. We're just getting into the conclusion of NXT. Did you guys watch NXT tonight? What did you think of the show? Any input to what you guys thought about NXT? Once again, just going through all the particulars about the podcast. For those of you that are new here, the Ringside Rundown podcast is a podcast that I co-host. My name is Eric, by the way. Good to meet you guys. It was okay. Could have been better. What do you think could have been better? I want to know what you thought could have been better. Let me know. For those of you that are new here, there's a bunch of you. Welcome in. My name is Eric. I am a co-host on the podcast, The Ringside Rundown. It is a podcast about professional wrestling. And the way we format the podcast is the entire episode is us answering questions that you guys send us about professional wrestling. So whether it's WWE, AEW, New Japan, Joshi, whatever form of professional wrestling, if you have a question, a comment, opinion, or a rant that you would like us to voice on the podcast, that's what we do. So if you have a question that you would like us to answer on the podcast, the easiest way to do so is to hit up our Twitter account. Here's the tweet asking for those questions. And if you're on Discord, come check us out on Discord, where you can also submit your questions. So there you have it. There were way too many promos. I can understand that. I can see that being a gripe. That's a fair assessment. You know, you probably want a little bit more action and a little less promos. I get it. But next week's show, if that's the case, and I hope I'm saying it correctly, is it Sahaj? Am I saying that correctly? Unless that's some sort of like funny way to, it's a backwards name or something. Next week's show, I'm saying correctly. Awesome. Because I have a phobia of mispronouncing names. So the fact that I was able to get that on the first try, I'm very happy with myself. Next week's NXT from Atlanta looks like it's going to be a very, very big show with the Meta Girls in action against Bianca Belair and Naomi. What else is there? Bailey and Julia teaming up to take on Roxanne and Cora Jade. We're going to get a Grayson Waller effect episode with Oba Femi. Next week's show looks like it's going to be a very, very good show. So, Sahaj, if tonight was too promo heavy for you, I think next week's show might be your cup of tea. All right? So look out for that. And again, I thank you guys for being here. Shout out to Triple Threat Pod for that raid. You guys are gems. Thank you for sharing your community with me. I know as a content creator, as a streamer, how kind of iffy it could be when sharing your community. You don't know how it's going to go. You don't know how they're going to behave. Maybe you rated them last month and they were cool, and for some reason today they were kind of a dick. So I know the hesitancy when it goes to rating people, and Triple Threat Pod always takes care of me, always sends their people over to me, and I really, really appreciate that. Thank you guys for always looking out for me. And you guys have a W community. I appreciate all of you being here. I appreciate the follows from Osauce is a Baller and Don't Save Sahaj. Thank you. I thought Trick Williams and Roxanne were going to get called up after they lost the titles. I think that's going to happen with Roxanne. I think Roxanne is probably going to end up going to the main roster. She's probably going to be in the Royal Rumble. I would predict that Roxanne is going to be in the Royal Rumble. Trick Williams, I think they want to be very careful with Trick. I think they realize they have the potential for a megastar in Trick Williams, especially on the main roster. Once the main roster audience that doesn't watch NXT, that has no idea about Whoop That Trick and what Trick Williams brings, once they see Trick Williams, they're going to go fucking nuts. They're going to go insane. RJ's here. What's up, RJ? What's going on? You the GOAT? No, RJ. You the GOAT, man. You the GOAT. Thank you for popping in. I really, really appreciate you being here. Guys, do me a favor. If you're looking for a fantastic content creator, a fantastic streamer, an even better person, go give my man RJ a follow. He's a great dude. a wonderful person. I have met so many people through RJ that I didn't even know were connected to RJ. It's amazing. I'm ass, man, but I appreciate you. You're not ass. When do you think we could see Trick Williams in the main roster? That's a very good question. I don't know if it's going to be Royal Rumble season, but if they're trying to do it where they were trying to get Trick Williams up to the main roster at a perfect time, I think why not bring back, remember the night after WrestleMania, how it just felt bigger? You know, you had the bigger moments, you had the debuts from NXT coming to the main roster, and everything felt bigger. I think if you want to give Trick Williams a big moment, you do it the night after WrestleMania. You have him, you know, just debut, and it doesn't even have to be a big debut segment. You can have Pete Dunne out there bitching and moaning that he didn't get a WrestleMania spot, and he's tired of everybody calling him Butch, you know? And then all of a sudden, you know, he's just out there bitching and moaning and complaining. Trick Williams' music hits, and the crowd goes crazy. You know, everybody loses their freaking mind. And, you know, I think that's the way it's going to go. That's just me. That's just my guess. Let me update you guys on the schedule. Like I said, tomorrow we're recording a new episode of the Ringside Rundown podcast. So that'll drop Thursday morning. Our next stream on Twitch and YouTube, because we are multi-streaming on YouTube. Make sure you check out the YouTube, guys. Our next stream will be Friday for SmackDown. And then Saturday, we're doing a stream together with JDK Nonstop over at twitch.tv/Keely's Network. We're going to be doing some dual commentary. So I'm going to be like Michael Cole, and he's going to be like Pat McAfee, and we're going to do Saturday night's main events. And I believe we're also going to be doing dual commentary for the Royal Rumble as well. So we're going to be using this as sort of like a test run, basically, and to see how it goes and make sure it all goes well. I'm just trying to figure out who the hell to send all of you wonderful individuals to. I don't know how long Dinodian Rex is going to be online. He's playing Hades right now, but I also wanted to send you guys over to SIBO. Who else do you think will get called up from NXT during the Rumble season? Roxanne is definitely going to be in the Rumble. Official call-ups? Official call-ups is weird. I figure Roxanne is going to be the main call-up after Rumble that's going to be making a big splash. It's kind of hard to predict, because the thing is, you don't want to take away from NXT, because NXT to me is like the hottest wrestling program on TV right now. So it's like I'm kind of iffy. I know Roxanne. I would say bring up Roxanne and Cora as a tandem, unless they wanted to really do something with Cora Jade. Unless they wanted to really do something with the solo act Cora Jade, they could do that. Fraxium, maybe. I know Fraxium has been making a lot of big waves in NXT. Everybody has been loving Fraxium. They're going to be on TNA this Thursday. I think they're defending the titles against the Rascals. So that's going to be something to look out to. But yeah, we all know Roxanne is probably going to get called up. They're kind of teasing and planting seeds for Roxanne. And I think also, you know, this is just like a shot in the dark, but I feel like Fraxium would be a good addition to the tag team division, because the tag team division, ever since Motor City Machine Guns got there, have been really focused on different tag teams, and especially like Los Garza. been focused heavy. You know, they need to get the Street Profits back in the game. So there's a lot they could be doing. But I appreciate the questions. I feel like there's a slight chance for Trick Williams. I feel like there is. I feel like there is a slight chance for Trick Williams as well. And I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad if Trick Williams got called up. I think he would be a perfect fit. I'm telling you, once the WWE crowd that doesn't watch NXT, once they get that whoop that Trick feel and see how cool he is and see how he gets people on their feet, they're going to go crazy, dude. He's going to be making so much money on the main roster. It's going to be insane. Pretty Deadly getting in some matches too, which is great to see. Great to see Pretty Deadly getting some matches. I feel like they would try it out at the Rumble and then decide. He would be a good spot for the Rumble. You're right. That's a very good idea. I like that idea. But yeah, I'm a big fan of Pretty Deadly. I think they're phenomenal. You know what's cool? It's like the Pretty Deadly situation weaves in Los Garza, DIY, and Apollo Crews all in one. Imagine if this was like 2021. Would we be saying any of that? Him and Mello, Trick and Mello having a face-off at the Rumble would be pretty sweet. That would be pretty sweet. I would like to see that. My thing is what I want to see at the Rumble, a face-off between John Cena and CM Punk. CM Punk has been taking subtle shots at John Cena for the Rumble. He's been taking subtle shots at him, so I think we're going to get that little face-off. Maybe during even the build to WrestleMania, we might see Cena and CM Punk go at it. Maybe have a match. I wouldn't even be mad if they decided to have a one-off match on Raw. Because remember, Cena only has a limited amount of dates. Him and Mello would be like Jimmy and Jay. Yeah, you're right. It would be like Jimmy and Jay. It would have that same sort of feel because, you know, they were closest brothers. So you're right about that, Sahaj. I'm really thankful that the Triple Threat Pod came in and dropped that raid right before. I was actually minutes away from raiding out, actually. So I'm really happy that Triple Threat Pod came in and dropped that raid and was able to introduce me to Sahaj, who has so many great questions. And Sahaj, just to let you know, Toasty. Hey, Toasty. Just to let you know, yeah, good thing I canceled my raid, right? Just to let you know, I appreciate all these questions, and this is exactly the type of community that I try to foster here, is a community where people can talk about wrestling, whether they're a new wrestling fan or a diehard wrestling fan that's been watching for many, many years. I like fostering a community where everybody feels comfortable in joining in on the conversation and showing their passion. So again, thank you, Sahaj, for coming in with your wonderful questions and wanting to get my opinion. That's exactly what we do, not only with the streams, but with the Discord, which you can find right here, and also the podcast. That's why the podcast is formatted where we answer just your questions the entire episode, because we rather deliver a show. I'd rather deliver a stream that you guys would be entertained by rather than just doing what everybody else is doing. You know, because then you could just get it from them and not me, you know. So again, Sahaj, thank you. Triple Threat Pod, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you. Mike, thank you for being here this late, and just being a swell of a gentleman. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody here. But I think it is time for I to bid adieu. So what I am going to do is send you over to my guy Sibo. Sibo right now is playing Escape from Tarkov. He's a great human, a great individual, totally a positive dude, always has nice things to say about each other. Mike ain't no gentleman, you liar. Mike is a gentleman, Jeff. Don't be a sourpuss. Jeff is a gentleman as well. Gentleman and a scholar, that Jeff Merchant. Don't be hating, Jeff. Jeff, don't be hating. Don't be hating. Don't be a hater. Anyway, I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for always making me laugh. Thank you guys for always keeping me company. And thank you guys for believing in what I do here. I really, really appreciate it. And I appreciate you taking the time out of your night to spend it with me. So hopefully I deliver something good. Like I said, the podcast, we're recording it tomorrow. It's going to drop on Thursday. All right. And I'll be back on Friday for SmackDown. Guys, thank you so much for tonight. I will see you next time. Take care of yourself. Don't get into any trouble. See you soon.